Greetings once more. Our heroes have purified Scarwall of the great darkness, and now face the horrors of the Dawnjot. What few undead remain must be purified, and the great sword, theory, must be reclaimed. With it, Korvosa may just be saved. So join us as our heroes continue their adventure. Hello, hi everybody. I had to interrupt the Batman discussion.
Oh yeah, we would have gone. We would have gone for way too long.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
I mean, you're the GM. You're supposed to rope us in when we try and.
But I wanted to be involved in the conversation. That was the problem. So I had to
stop.
I had to stop because, damn, I'm getting tempted in this conversation. Curses. So yes, if we left off, Mithrodar. Is that the right one? There's so many.
There were a lot of people in here. It's hard to keep.
They have goddamn names. It was Mithrodar. Mithrodar was defeated.
Yeah.
And you
just fought the armor.
We found a Dark Souls boss.
You did find a Dark Souls boss who is
Dark Souls. That's a better. I want that game. Dark Souls, anyway. But everything's a dog.
Prelate Ruth, who is a greater mummy.
Everything's a Seath? No wait, that's the wrong one. Sith. No.
Close enough.
But yes, greater
Sith's
mummy.
I can't remember.
Sith's the scaleless.
Yeah,
Sith's the wolf.
Sith the dragon. Sith.
Sith
Thank you.
Jeez.
Yeah.
My brain got 1 second in my head and I couldn't remember.
It's the same problem of names being so close.
Yeah, man. I mean, at least it's not Elden Ring where everyone starts with one of 3 letters.
Yes. Oh god, it's just so bad. Anyway, I'm just gonna have us go over and get started. All right, here's where we left off.
Probably gonna have to start taking notes again today. It was nice to not have to do that for a while.
My spell list so I can pre-pick my spells before we level up. Okay.
At the bottom some stairs.
I'm not going first.
There's a door next to you.
That's an evil door.
Mm-hmm.
I opened it.
In a hallway that continues.
Door's a mimic.
To the left.
Oh wait, it's that way. Sorry. Yeah. I completely misread that. I don't know why I thought that.
You started going up the stairs, so I mean it was fine.
I'll peek around the corner carefully.
Oh, to the right.
My character sheet.
When am I saying left? I'm following you. There's a long hallway.
It's a long hallway.
Double doors.
There's some doubles. You're next to some single doors, though. They are looking for some companionship, but
I was gonna make the hot single doors in your area joke.
Just for the heck of it, I'm going to check for traps.
All right, cool.
We have encountered at least one trap door.
Check for it.
Alright, I mean, go ahead and roll your check. Deception. Unless you want to take a 10. I mean, you can.
No, 32.
Okay. No traps as far as you can see.
Any sound?
I'll open the door then. Quietly.
Okay.
Can I continue
You
myself?
will open the door.
Want me to roll?
No, it's fine. Okay. You will reveal the most deadly and dangerous of all things that you've seen here today. It actually is a toilet.
Oh, they don't put these on maps usually.
Look, my map has a T on it, so I'm assuming that means toilet.
I don't think that's what that means.
It means terror of instant termination.
Sure.
It means terrorist.
You close the door.
I close the door.
Yeah, the Majora's Mask hand comes out of the toilet.
While you're
carrying crown toilet where there's like
the roach toilet, yeah. Hey, we didn't fall for that.
It's just a bag of devouring in the corner.
Look, I got one group of people to fall for the roach toilet, and it was my favorite thing to happen. And the fact is, it was just wonderful. Roach toilet.
No, bag of devouring in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's an efficient way of dealing with that.
All your waste goes out to the astral sea.
It's irresponsible.
Well,
it's someone else's problem. Well,
there's one door here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That worries me. I'm going to also perceive it
Oh,
this
we have a
one.
cleric lady who needs to move up too. The pain woman.
There might be traps. I did not roll well.
There's gonna be a lich on the other side of that door. He's gonna punch you in your face.
I'll roll too.
You don't hear anything.
Are you sure
Still
he's
don't
not
hear
going to
anything.
slap me?
He's gonna punch you.
No, slap. Lich
I
slap.
bet the DC's like 30.
He's gonna mage slap you.
Lich slap, baby.
I will open the door quietly.
Ooh,
Okay.
Stealthy door.
Is it just you two that are up here, or other people holding?
I'm back slightly as I'm a squishy mage. I swear to God, if there's a lich in this room, I'm upset.
Oh, totally. No, I'm pretty sure this is the lich room.
I mean, it has to be. It's a big room.
Yep.
There's gonna be a dude in here.
There's a really big dog, gargantuan size. Has
He's
a
got
sword.
he's got a
Oh,
sword.
We just fought a mummy lord. Maybe it's a daddy.
He's gonna come from behind that statue.
So, this vast chamber is floored in grade slate and supported by thick pillars of obsidian. Torches mount on the pillars burn, yet their flames are strangely dim, barely lighting the cathedral-like space. White pinpoints of light seem to dance in the eye sockets of each skull that decorates the pillars. To the northeast, a tall statue of a skull-headed man dressed in dark robes stands behind a marble altar, on which lies a heaped mound of ashes, a bit of bone, and a single skull, its teeth and eye sockets set with glittering gemstones.
Oh no.
Jagged barbed chains dangle from the statue's eye sockets. Thick black
Wait.
curtains hang the chamber's
That's
walls.
bad.
Close the door.
That's a demi-lich,
That
right?
may be a demi-lich.
Yeah, I closed the door.
You know, I don't think we need this sword, guys. I think we just leave.
We'll just kill the queen normally.
I think we can go to a different country.
We can find a different magical sword.
Yeah, we can find a different country to
We'll
live
just
in.
move. Thanks.
We'll just have one mission. We need one dragon killing sword.
Yeah,
Really,
no,
the
we'll go back to the
No, I
boneyard.
always-
We're gonna
I
get that
always wanted to
dragon
start a
guy we
tavern.
talked to in a bar.
Yeah, Mr. Dragon Guy. I
whatever
forget his name.
whatever his name was.
I didn't write it down.
Well, that's bad.
I don't want to fight a Debbie Lich.
That's
If you
rough.
want to roll a religion check,
I'm gonna ask, do I need to roll a religion check?
you do not.
Okay.
I will tell you what you know. Most likely, if it's not doing anything, it is a lesser damage.
Okay, that's
It's good.
slightly better.
It's
It
a
means
skull.
it does not remember its magic, basically. It just has the innate demi-lich abilities, which are awful.
Which is
Like-
bad.
Which is like stealing people's souls. Traditionally, they usually sleep in a topor unless disturbed.
Okay.
I
Turn
will
into
say,
a
if
small
you
animal.
wanted to look in the room, you can basically, when you will be informed from Lowry, she'd be like, I think the reason we should come here is we sensed that somewhere deep within this place was the core of the forbearance on this place. The Star Tower basically embraced that and made it even more strong, preventing entrance to it. We need to dispel this forbearance, basically.
And what would be causing a forbearance like that?
Well, I was originally going to say the Lich, but if it's become a Demi-Lich, I don't think that magic would work the same. Because when the forbearance was cast, as far as we know, it was still a Lich. Meaning in the interim years, it's changed for some reason.
Probably due to
But-
the curse.
Probably due to the curse. Is there something in there that screams magical? We closed the door, so I didn't really think.
I can peer into the room. I'll peer into the room.
Did I
Okay.
see
I will
anything
open the door
invisible?
quietly again
You did not see anything invisible in there.
Okay.
So,
for Ivona to
I
peer
will
in.
take a step back for Ivona to peer in.
yes. So, you can tell. I'll just give this to you. Where is it?
So, I am currently under the effect of a different, more powerful spell. I did go ahead and not permanency, but I do have Arcane Sight now. I did try
Okay.
Blitz Roll. So I will cast that upon me to look into the room. So it gives me the range to not have to step into the room. An arcane sight I'll ping for you.
Okay.
In a second. Where is there's your ping?
Okay.
Mark off the.
Distance.
I will mark off the spell slot accordingly.
All right. So, I will note a couple of things because you will see magical auras. There's magic stuff in his. You're assuming the ashes of his corpse that's on the altar. Probably his equipment from when he was alive. Might not want to play with that.
Yeah, that might be bad.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see that the altar itself seems to be the core of the forbearance effect.
Okay.
Great,
And
just the thing he's sitting on.
He's sitting on it, right?
Yes. From your knowledge on the Topor, it shouldn't be impossible to maybe get close enough to cast something on that without disturbing him, as traditionally the Topor of a demi-lich is disturbed by playing around with their pod.
Okay.
I'll tell you this exactly. It's,
Don't sneeze on the ashes.
unless you take actions against its remains or treasure.
Okay.
Plan. I would still be pretty stealthy, even large.
Mm-hmm.
In which case, you could ride me. Actually, what would my stealth be?
I'll just remind you of this, that it is very terrible because he can just
You can just eat your
devour
soul.
the souls of things within 300 feet.
Yep, and that's why I'm saying Ivona rides me to be able to cast Dispel Magic. I don't know what Ivona's stealth is, but it's
Bad.
probably not as good as mine. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I could be the one to get close.
I'm looking at the range.
Unless you
of spell
trust,
magic.
unless you trust the fact that
Well,
like, disturbing it
This is the altar, right?
is the only way to wake it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't read the back.
I can just cast it from here.
Oh.
Spell magic's 100 foot.
It
Are
would
you
be.
sure?
I will let you know it's a difficult cast, but it is just because of the level that has been.
Yeah, that's.
Well, actually, it actually would probably be a little easier now because the curse has been.
So we could try. Do we think?
But it's based on caster level, and
Yeah.
it would be.
How
It's
strong
still
is
high-
the aura from it?
It might still retain its high level. It is just a forbearance effect, kind of, but I kind of will tell you it was raised with the curse to a 20th level casting effect.
Ugh, that's bad.
Yeah,
That's a hard check. Well, actually, what would the DC on that be?
it's usually your caster level check for you. So you get plus 14 versus plus 20.
I can
It'd be DC
theoretically make that,
Yes.
but we might want to try other things first. Because this probably
Yeah.
failing a
Even
dispel
large-
wouldn't
even
wake
if it's a
him up.
large creature.
Actually,
Even as a large creature, my stealth would be 50.
Yeah. What else can we do other than dispel?
I will tell our lovely BDSM Dami Mommy
Mm-hmm.
that the altar is what is holding forbearance up.
Okay. Well. Huh.
So
Yeah.
I was 11.
I do think that it does seem as like a lot of the magic is weakened since we got rid of the curse, but certainly the forbearance effect is still here. I would assume that it no longer has the power. If we can just dispel it once, it's probably gone forever. Which is great, but...
Is the forbearance what's
It's very strong aura, and
The tower is even more sealed than here. It's like it's like the ancient Thessalonian construction channels the spell and creates a powerful shield against anything. Not even my people could enter into it.
I'm going to give the Goggle of Kinsight half to Khandes. I'm going to check behind the curtains.
I'm more concerned about accidentally waking up the Demi-Lich.
That's why I'm going as a tiny creature.
There's curtains over
Yeah, I was
here.
gonna say,
There's
is there
the
anything
two red
behind
Diminutive.
these?
Those are the red areas.
Yeah, I saw the curtain. That's why I said I'm going to go check behind the curtains.
I will reveal that one there, and this is a hallway.
Hold on.
Most likely, you would assume like rooms like this might be like, where a Lich would have their domicile, or perhaps some things that maybe you may or may not want to disturb. Up to you on that.
Yeah, disturbing anything is kind of risky.
In the other area is a smaller statue of Zonkuthon. That's probably much more ceremonial, but but more mundane than perhaps the giant Zonkuthon statue, which he's basically on an altar in front of.
The only thing is there could be something useful in the rooms to maybe get rid of.
How tight are the doors? We've mentioned that I can, as a diminutive creature, I can slip under doors like a mouse.
I can just say, there isn't really anything in any of those rooms except maybe some things that could count as treasure. If you really want to check that.
Okay, so
It's
nothing.
a refractory, a library, and a quarter for, well, a bishop. And you're seeing the bishop on the statue there, so probably one was his quarters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to tell you, you could probably notice where his, technically he's no longer, let's see.
The stealth check is basically me being careful not to touch anything that might look like it belongs to him.
You will be good to not do that. Mm-hmm.
But I do want to check in the rooms just to kind of see. The main reason, I'm wondering how we get into the Star Tower, honestly.
Probably.
I'm wondering if there's a
probably
door
one of the
behind one of these doors.
stairs.
Does this staircase go down or up?
That goes up.
It's up. I do want to flank around and see where that leads to. Just
Interesting.
for a sense of reference.
That led into the other way down that you found.
Okay.
Yeah, we already found that one.
Yeah, I just want to get that for sense of actual reference.
Lowry doesn't know exactly how to get into the Star Tower, only that it was completely sealed by the forbearance.
Yeah, I'm
okay,
gonna
so
guess...
in my searching, I don't find a door.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess removing the forbearance may open a passageway. Or may make a passageway clear.
It might, or we might have to go and use stairs.
Or it moves the statue, and the door's behind the statue that's weirdly placed here.
Again, it's ancient Thessalonian
Who knows, right?
technology / magic. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, alright. I'll
Maybe
change
you
back
have
to
to jump
discuss
down
more.
the
I just
toilet.
wanted to explore. Also,
Yeah,
technically,
maybe
Khandes
the
saw
entrance
everything I
is in
saw
the
because-
toilet.
Well, what do you want to do? I will tell you.
Do I think that trying to dispel the altar would wake up the Demi-Lich?
Probably not.
I think it's
Okay.
our only choice at this point. Other than facing
It's a
the
difficult
Demi-Lich.
dispel, but the thing is,
We'll have to deal with that guy eventually.
I mean, we can come back when we cleanse it at level, 20.
Well, so this is actually my actual question.
Oh
'Cause
yeah.
I did have a
You
god.
technically
I
do
do.
the place.
Was that to just lift the curse?
mostly to lift the curse.
Okay, so I don't have to kill every single undead here, like a Demi-Lich that'll probably eat my soul.
When you broke the curse, there theoretically could have been other, maybe lesser undead that were not directly linked to that could have escaped.
Okay.
Like, probably,
Banshee.
Banshee would have probably been dispelled because it was created by the curse.
Oh, okay.
But something like,
The
most
jesters.
likely, the mummy was probably doing something like trying to pray to Zonkuthon to figure out what to do, because its master has been in like a torpor state. and probably not regained himself.
Alright, I can attempt...
A Demi-Lich could theoretically eventually
with a
regain themselves
spell.
and become even more dangerous, but it's a very,
Into a
like...
true Demi-Lich instead of a lesser Demi.
Yes, which is basically like, it is a Demi-Lich physical stats, it's an awakened one, plus it has all spellcasting for bonus. So it's basically like, we're just going to throw that on top of being a Demi-Lich. Also spellcasting.
I'll come back with a certain spell and try to deal with it at 20th level. It's fine.
As long as if you have stuff that protects you from Trap the Soul, I think is the effect it would be, you would be immune to it. Theoretically. I believe that's the kind of...
There are spells that do counter against that.
Yeah.
Do I know what does it off the top of my head? No.
But those would protect against the most devastating of the
Well,
Demi-Liches.
I have one Dispel prepared, so I can try it, and then if it doesn't work, we can come back to it.
Lowry could give it a long shot, but she's level 11 and she's got one.
Yeah,
I have a Dispel Magic prepared as well,
So we
but
could
my
both
check
give it
is
a
not as good.
go.
You know what? I'm going to give her a roll. Let's see if I roll a 19 or 20. I rolled a 14, so no.
Alright. That's a 22, that's not enough.
It's just you click your little spellcaster name.
Yeah.
Yep.
26.
That was close.
But unfortunately,
I'll have to
Not
come
enough.
back tomorrow to try again.
Rip Dispel Magic.
I'll just, I have a lot of useful third level, so I'll just stack the spell magics.
Oh, we can go rest. Well, actually, we could use the hut and rest.
We can rest in here now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we can just use the mansion now.
I can bap the mansion door somewhere.
Okay.
You
In
can
the
have it like
toilet.
No, you can have it like across the hall from here.
Oh, in
Like,
the toilet.
No, I'm not putting it in a sneaky toilet.
it could be like right over here, so you're like,
I think that would just feel hilarious. The door to the toilet is now a door to the mansion.
well, no, it's like you have to exit the mansion to use the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bap
Anyway.
the manor down so we can have a nap.
Woo.
I'm going to say, if you just want to brew this, we can say that you can take some time and get rid of it.
Because I can cast, theoretically, like 4 Dispel Magics a day.
And right now, you or,
Taking a
Ivona
20 would be like a
and-
week.
even then, you don't have to take 20. It's you can plus 14 is DC 30. Zardris or Ivona have to roll a 16. So it's a 1 in 4 chance.
It's very,
Well,
it's very possible.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
mechanically, you can only take a 10 or a 20, but...
I know, but I'm just saying, it's not so
I know.
difficult that you're
No,
not
I
going
know.
to just be able to
I
roll.
know.
So,
I mean, you could do the thing where he just rolls the number of times till he gets it to see how long it takes.
Yeah,
I
you want me to
usually
just
prepare
blow off a couple?
4 Dispel Magics without really hurting
Yeah.
my combat abilities.
we can say that you have then dispelled the forbearance.
Yeah,
The magic ends. This place is cleared
Honestly,
of
yeah,
that.
both of them prepared
But-
for...
Zev Ravenik remains asleep
Thank
for
God.
now. I could just show off his nice.
I'll make a
horrible marble
note to
token.
deal with him later. Also, how much party fun did we have?
I mean, we have a shit ton. Party
Let me get
fun
you a number
is-
to remove from there.
That's what he looks like as a Demi-Lich. That's
Remove-
what
Hey,
they-
look at that.
Feel
Remove
his eyes.
this. Remove this amount.
I mean, they
we
are
have-
very valuable. And trap souls.
Yes.
Oh, remove that amount? Okay.
I have Arcane Sight permanency now.
Okay.
Remove his eyes and
Uh,
pick his nose.
Why does this happen sometimes?
I don't know what happened.
There we go. Sometimes, like, when I type into a Chrome window, it's very rare. Well, probably about once or twice a month. I just start typing, and it starts and the letters don't match to what I'm typing.
Hmm,
And I have no idea why.
that's weird.
Lowry kind of turned towards you and be like, maybe we should grab Seal. He might be aware of the easiest way into the tower. He didn't inform me, but I unfortunately I didn't find out in anything I looked into.
It might be wise to have more eyes as well.
And he was very interested in entering the tower. I should have those words the
Okay.
dragon said. I wasn't so sure about it.
I trust your opinion.
Thank you.
So, we've dispelled this thing. How do we get into the tower? Isn't that where we're supposed to go?
We'll have to find out.
Well, that's why
how.
Yeah, she just said we should talk to the other cleric and see if they know a way into the tower.
Okay. Sorry, I guess I was doing math and completely missed
Yeah.
that part of the conversation.
So I guess we'll go back to camp and grab him.
Okay. He's like, back. Word had not returned. Back.
Well, we could sleep in the castle now that it's no longer cursed.
Took some
What is it
time for them to get rid of magic forebodings.
Was slaying the Lich the cause?
No, we were able to dispel the altar, keeping the forbearance up.
The Demi-Lich is still alive.
Yes, so please do be careful with what we touch.
Are you aware of its
It's
knows itself?
it does not. It is in what's the form called?
It's basically it's a basic demi-lich. It's in a torpor.
It's in its teleport state.
It's kind of like its mind has wandered in the astral plane, and if its mind can find its way back to the body, that's when it awakens.
See, that
Which
makes
sometimes-
sense. 'Cause don't like liches have to feed souls to their phylactery or something in Pathfinder?
Something like that.
Sort of, but once it becomes a demi-lich, it basically is its own phylactery, and it's it's harder
Yeah.
to kill.
Yeah,
when-
but my point though is that if you can't feed it, that's when you start the process into becoming a demi.
It's also like the older lich becomes, the more its like mind wanders from its body because it becomes more connected with like the essence of magic itself.
That's when you come accurate, like super high level, and you fucking plane shifted into the plane of positive energy, and then it gets dealt with.
Send it to heaven.
Did any way obvious enter the tower?
No, none that we saw.
That's why we
We
came
checked
back
every
to
room.
talk to you.
down on the
I
bottom floor and
believe
the second floor.
The only way that I am aware of beyond that was there was, I believe, an entrance on the top. I didn't really suggest it earlier on as the guards, edges, and such.
Oh,
Gargoyles,
And
are they
of
still
course
around?
the spell that would prevent anyone from entering into it.
Oh, Banshee should be gone. I don't know if gargoyles.
The gargoyles may have left, or they may still be there.
I'd like to see them deal with the Quetzalcoatl.
And a
Yes,
dragon?
it's the rooftop.
I can turn into a huge flying creature, so I think I can just carry
Yeah,
all of you.
But I said and a dragon. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
but I
all-
could just carry all of you.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
Oh, there's
you know,
darkness.
if you had to
There
fight
is
them
darkness.
off. Hello, darkness,
Oh, yeah.
my old friend.
I can just do. I'll just technically do this. 'Cause it's the roof, and the roof of the donjon, and the roof of the tower.
Neat.
Oh, Don's job.
Oh. Interesting.
Mhm.
So I'm guessing we're popping out on the top of the star.
I'll
Yes.
I'll fly all of you because I mean I think like a huge creature can carry like
So
Yeah, we're
Four.
you weren't able to find any
Carry
other
four.
evidence,
I can
and
fly.
flying up there, you can
Yeah.
see that a single stone building with no obvious entrance sits on the top of the tower of the Shard-Stake roof. The marble of both the building and the surrounding towers show no seams and are polished to a sheen. It's almost the entire structure was carved from a single immense shaft of stone. Only the southeastern wall of this small stone building atop this tower is the polished mark. Here, a carving of a 10-foot wide skull with spiked chains dangling from its eye sockets look out over the castle.
why?
So,
I'll walk around.
it's
with my-
magical.
Okay.
Oh, it shows up
If
as
you,
magic.
I'll just say, it's a phase door.
Ooh.
I was gonna say, do I see anything invisible?
It would require, it most likely requires a cleric of Zon Kuthan to activate that. You have one.
We
I'll
have
go
two.
grab her.
Technically, you have a summoner. Well, you
Oh,
should have
that's
both
right.
of them.
Yeah.
They wanted to both.
I just figure we came up here without her, and I'm like, I'll go
No,
grab her.
I think she would have came with us.
You can also use magic device.
I think
check,
it's funnier
but...
to have to go back for her.
Mhm.
It takes no time narratively, and it's just kind of funny.
So basically, both the curse and the forbearance was preventing the phase door from working. Effectively. So,
Curse that forbearance.
I know. So,
Well, yeah. So I go and get her. Now we're back.
Yeah. Once you activate the skull and move inside, inside the tower is a staircase down.
Fancy.
I assume the door's like here, and we're going down.
Be cautious what you touch in here. It is Thessalonian.
Be on everything. Got it.
Don't kill yourself.
Look, the last time I touched the Thessalonian ruin, I had an adamantine artifact fused to my chest. So I think I'll be careful.
What? Maybe you get new one. Maybe you get adamantine foot.
Interesting.
No, that's what happens when it gets blown off because like.
Okay. So we have to move you down the tower. As you go down the staircase, you over to this one. I think this is where we are in. I have that here for me.
For you? For you.
Figure out which of these that you come in on. Because I've got a bunch of named rooms, but I don't know which one is the down that you arrive in. You know, it's that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Off the top of my...
I hope there's not a weird tentacle beast trapped between realms in this one.
No, there's just a 20 demi-liches.
Just a wall of demi-liches.
Okay. I see which one you enter into. Which is... Oh, and I also have to, because the two maps are different angles, so I have to keep that in mind for him.
Oh, that's fun.
There you go. That's where you come down.
Room 20. Assume I'm in that room. I'm too lazy to with my token right now.
It's a stairwell that you're coming down to.
Is there... Okay, it looks like there's no doors. Is that the case?
It might actually be the case. I'm checking some other things. It's the problem that, like, it's a thing that has itself on a bunch of different other maps. So...
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. Okay. Let's see. That's stair. Okay,
Running around
so-
in circles.
Alright.
Yep.
Zardris! There's secret doors.
Hey, there's a secret door over
You've got
here.
so many
I'd like to
eyeballs.
see a secret door too.
I mean, do you get a DC 40 without even trying?
I can't get a DC 40.
Then you
I
get,
love-
then
I
you
love-
get nothing.
I only
I
get plus
have
18.
a 41 perception.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
I-
you just see these.
I
There's
see
some secret doors.
To be
invisibility. Do
fair,
I
if-
see something that's invisible?
If they're magical hidden doors, I would see them, but I doubt they're magical.
I think they are just secret doors.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Three secret doors.
Honestly,
Okay, so
if this is actually a thing where you need to make a perception check to continue, this is the dumbest design.
it's technically
part.
only a DC 30 for this one.
Oh, I
We're
can make
looking
that.
at. Yeah,
I don't even have to roll for that.
and
Oh, I
it
have
seems
to
to
roll. I
lead
get plus
through
18.
this wall here. So,
Zardis
Yes.
points and I knock it over.
I listen.
Oh,
It's
that
quiet.
works.
Okay.
Knock it over. I don't think there's gonna be anything else, honestly.
Alright. So this seems to
Never
be
know.
some form of antechamber.
When is a chamber not a chamber? When it's an antechamber.
Interesting.
Come
Wait.
on, into the G spot.
Sorry. There is something here that really. Oh
I don't like that.
no. It turns out there was another passage that you couldn't have used because it would have been sealed off. But there's a secret door that leads to behind that statue where the guy was hanging out.
Man.
Oh god. So
It
that's
says-
where he came out of. He wasn't
That's the
standing
DC
behind the
40
statue.
one.
Hey, we would have
It's a
seen
DC
that.
40,
I would have
but,
seen that.
but it's behind the statue. I think you didn't go behind the statue.
I don't actually think we entered that room, to be fair.
Yeah, you really didn't enter that room. You killed a guy and left.
That is just.
The guy did suck.
That
Yeah.
is just hilarious.
This
though.
is
That's-
just
Oh,
a
wait,
Dark Souls.
Right here. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you meant behind the Lich statue, but no, okay, then that
No.
one's...
That's where he came out of. He wasn't just standing behind a statue, which makes more sense.
Well, no, he was hanging out by the door, basically.
Right, but that there was something there makes more sense than just I
It-
like to
yes.
stand behind
May-
statues.
It makes more sense that once the curse was lifted, maybe he was trying to break into the tower.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, but he still couldn't because of the,
Forbidden. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna tell you, these two things here are cells. They seem to be prison cells.
Okay, is there another
Okay.
secret door then?
Black metal manacles hang from the left and right walls of these triangular rooms, dangling above ancient bloodstains, which adhere to clots of dried flesh.
Hmm.
They're adamantine. If you want to try to remove them and gain adamantine masterwork manacles,
Oh,
Good
yeah,
luck.
Let's do it.
Do they have a GP value?
they technically
I mean-
do.
Alright, so we have to... By how
Pull out.
Paizo writes these, we have to take them.
Pull out my power
Pull out the
drill.
bricks. They're probably easier to break than the adamantine.
The hardness of the tower is harder than adamantine, so your adamantine ignoring hardness doesn't work, because anything harder than it doesn't ignore.
Anyway, is
Yeah,
there another
I mean-
secret door that we're not seeing then?
There is another
It's
one that
technically-
leads to the next chamber over. So.
Because technically, I think my claws. Wait, hold on. I need to look up that ability because I don't think it does say my claws turn adamantine. I'm pretty sure, so that probably wouldn't work. But I want to look at the wording anyway because I might just ignore hardness regardless.
There's another secret door to this chamber here. There you go. That chamber there is oddly used by someone as quarters. It's partially furnished with a small table holding a wooden bowl, a cup, and a pile of bedding lying on the center floor where someone appears to have been brutally murdered, judging from
Nice.
the old bloodstains and the cover of a good portion of it. Anyway, I'll just review the rest of this.
Okay.
floor.
Rule. It does say my claws turn into adamantine, but it doesn't specify that adamantine block. It says I ignore DR and doesn't specify that an adamantine resistance.
I was telling you about, well, then, if it doesn't specify that,
So-
that can even get through the hardness, is what I'm saying. If I went by the rules of adamantine,
Well, okay. Well, yeah. Okay. It says my claws turn into
Anyway.
adamantine, but it says I just ignore DR. It doesn't say.
anyway,
DR.
there's a stairwell down, basically.
And two doors.
Well, the two doors lead to the stairwell down.
Oh, okay.
This is where the murdered person happened, and you can find your way over there with the stairwell.
I'm taking the bowl.
You got a wooden bowl.
Woohoo, free
Free
bowl!
wooden bowl. It is
Alright,
free.
so there's another secret. There's another secret door here.
But
I wouldn't
there
use
was-
that if I were you.
It's ancient and probably someone who was murdered.
Yeah, you shouldn't use that bowl.
I'm gonna pee in it.
I mean, that you could. I don't see why.
Have a bucket for that, like a civilized person.
Exactly. Anyway, all right.
Wait,
Um,
do I add adamantine manacles to our list or not?
No, we're not.
Listener.
We're not stealing the manacle.
going
Fine.
back over here. All right. I assume we're going downstairs. You guys are over there, but I can open up this here. And we can talk about some things.
There's a lich
nice
down
big
here.
Chamber. There isn't a lich down here.
I don't
It's
believe
nearby
it.
one.
I mean, I was
Go
right.
to the
There is a
wall
lich
and-
down here. He's over there.
The walls and
I
floors
go-
of this chamber have a strange organic texture, almost.
I don't like that.
Almost
Oh,
like
no,
black
flesh
mummy.
tower.
Black mummified flesh
I hate
streaking
this.
glistening swaths of ancient blood. 4 pillars carved to look like the coils of entwining arteries and spinal cords support the ceiling, with nails and surgical tools embedded in these pillars at key, painful-looking positions. At the base of the stairs is a 10-foot diameter open shaft filled entirely with thickish, bluish mist.
Why were the Fastlanian like this?
Because their daddies didn't love
Because
them.
they worship Zon-Cathon.
So, all of you will hear a voice in your heads.
I don't like that.
Get out of my head.
Which of you would take the honor of becoming the Star Tower's new curate?
I vote
Children
you.
of the Midnight Lord. Perhaps you. Perhaps one of your allies.
I look towards the Zon-Cathon people.
They're looking very like, where the hell's that coming from? Larry seems especially a little kind of flustered by this.
I vote
So
the
become the what of this place?
Curator.
Was it?
Curate.
Curator.
What is that? What do I think that entails?
Probably becoming part of the wall.
The curate is a living soul of the Star Tower, watches over the Star Tower, and lives until the end of times, or until violence necessitates a replacement. The curate is the Star Tower.
I'm good.
It's an honor in the eyes, considering for the role. And to reject it, and reject being selected, is to spit in the Midnight Lord's eyes.
I once again look to the Zon-Cathon people.
Is the Midnight Lord Zon-Cathon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of their god, not mine. I think my gods would be a little mad if I did this.
Who of you can detect invisibility?
The person with seeing invisibility on their face.
Okay, so, Joe, you are the only one that sees the massive, horrific creature up at the ceiling.
Nice.
Lovely, because when we gain our next level, one of the spells I'm getting is Glitter Dust. That'd be useful right now.
There's where it is.
There's a giant bat creature on the ceiling.
Oh, I don't like him.
You wouldn't be like that, I'm telling you. Just seeing this, it's an incarnation of, like, you just feel it's some kind of incarnation of death itself.
I hate him.
Just like that. It is awful. It just, looking at it and seeing its existence is anathema to life.
I'm just gonna point up and look back down.
Is it okay to fireball it?
I don't think we should.
It is an
feels
honorable post.
I'm gonna
Are
look around the room
you
for the way down.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, are you the previous curator?
I am sent here by the Midnight Lord.
I'm gonna whisper into what's her name's ear what it looks like.
Yeah, into.
Ivona, you can give a knowledge religion check.
No, not Ivona. I was doing it to the Zon-Cathon girl.
They would not know it.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking since they worship this
religion
god,
check?
they might
A
have
religion
an idea.
check.
Then I'll
That's a
tell
bad
Ivona,
roll for
yeah.
me. That's a 3.
Okay. Yeah, you don't know what it is. It seems like a strange creature. You might have to actually see it, I'm going to say.
What does this position entail?
Cial would be like,
Perhaps this is a good chance for you. You've drifted from
Zon-Cathon's faith under the tutelage of these others. Perhaps this way you might be able to once again prevent yourself from straying from the Midnight Lord's side. Maybe it's you who don't understand. We are doing our best to bring back the fangs to Nidal. There we can seal them away properly.
what are you the previous curator voice
He's it-
person potentially on the ceiling?
He said no.
Oh,
He already
okay.
said no.
I missed that.
He said, I am a servant of the Midnight Rule.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Sorry. Gosh.
I
I'm
think
tired
we
today.
should convince the summoner guy to do it personally, because I kind of like our cleric.
I like our cleric. too.
So.
Wow.
Mhm.
Well, I don't think I like her in the same way you do.
Mhm.
What does this job?
You know what? I will allow a pretty difficult roll. If any of you have religion, you could roll religion on maybe this, and maybe you might know something about this.
I have a +1.
I have a plus
But am I
5,
getting
but that's
another
a
roll
7.
or no?
This is a different roll. This is on this is on the
The 37.
37 is not bad.
I mean, I'm literally just gonna ask it. What are the duties and benefits of this role?
What is the benefits package?
Immortality and one with a tower.
I don't know
That's
if you
it.
won immortality. That seems pretty bad.
Immortality that you're stuck in a tower. What's
Yeah,
the point
I
of
mean,
immortality?
Oh, like so you literally can't leave.
Yeah.
Until
So what's the-
violence by death.
So what's the why would anyone want that?
Because they're really devoted to their god. Like our summoner man, who's
Um,
really devoted to his god, and we should probably try to convince him of it.
So you'd be taken to the plane of shadow, indoctrinated in his palace, a process to convince you to agree, and become a devotee that's now immortal. And in the tower.
Probably
Forever.
part of the tower.
Effectively.
Hence where all this black flesh and stuff comes from.
You get the sense that, like, there is now animosity between your two Brotherhood of Bones members currently. As they some of you are getting into a very heated argument about this.
I'll kind of whisper to
We're-
Khandes. I think we should try to convince the guy.
I agree. I don't want our cleric friend to go.
I mean, unless our other cleric friend is considering a devotion change.
No.
That. Well, I got the response I wanted.
What can we hear them saying?
It's getting into an argument. I'll just kind of say, like, he's accusing her of losing faith. She's basically fighting back and saying that he hasn't been serious enough about this, like, mission, because it is, like, there is, like, a righteousness to it, kind of thing like that.
I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder. If your faith is so strong, why don't you volunteer?
Make a diplomacy check.
Sure.
And can I help by basically saying, I want to help by basically saying, we made our deal to deliver the teeth to her. If she is not present, we do not need to deliver the teeth to your religion.
Make your diplomacy check, and you make your. I guess you have more than +10, so you add a +2.
Yeah.
I do not have more than +10.
Ah, okay. Well,
That's a
Well,
36.
I got a 36.
I mean,
You
I
did
could
get a
try to
36.
help
alright.
with something.
Okay.
No.
If there's anyone else that wants to. Okay. So, the two of you try to help, you don't really add anything to it. 36 is a pretty good check.
I get +18.
You do.
I have a +1. There was a greater than 50-50 chance of me helping.
It does seem as though you've managed to keep the two of them from coming to physical confrontation as it was going that way very quickly.
And they were grabbing their sword hilts.
And certainly speaking, like, you as the only one that can see the horrible creature, get the feeling it's just amused by them fighting each other.
You're
Wants
falling
it.
for what it wants. It wants arguments and violence.
Lowry will kind of go close to you and be like, I don't want to take away by that thing. Whatever it is, voice in my head.
I don't want you to go.
Can I examine this mist?
Sure. Let's see here. It seems strange.
No.
I'll just basically
Okay.
say.
Stinky mist.
You know, Cial will then kind of spit and curse and be like, "Very well. Midnight Lord requires something. I will go." The creature will reveal itself. Anybody with knowledge of religion can now roll me
Alright.
another check.
That's better.
Alright. It is a Nightwing.
I don't know what that is.
It's a type of nightshade, a creature made by the conflagration of the plane of shadows and the negative energy plane that is an incarnation of basically undeath.
I was gonna make a joke. Is it related to Darkwing?
I don't like that.
So it's basically like, it's an undead not created from any kind of living things. It's made from basically shadows and negative energy coming together.
I don't like him.
Undead Shadow. Lovely.
Yeah, it kind of is.
So you're 14. We can take it.
Anyway, it's going to take him away. But as it does, he will basically say, "I know you are here to become Cythereal, and use it to drive Casvan's spirit from the Queen. Visions from the Midnight Lord has come upon me with this. I will reassure you that you have nothing more to fear from my master, the Midnight Lord. He desires Casvan's spirit to be removed from the pretty young Queen as much as anyone, for such a fate does not befit even a fragment of one of his mightiest warlords. But the blade has been taken. Now you know. It is held in the crutches of the children of Rovagog, deep below the Star Tower. If you step into the mist, you will find yourself there, where Cythereal has languished. Good luck, little mortals. Alright, you lost your summoner.
He wasn't doing anything. That's fine.
Anyone
As
ever
soon as
hear
it's
of
gone, Lowry kind of turns towards you. I think I need a new god.
I know a good one. I think Zardris also knows a pretty good one.
I really had some doubts, and he was making up a good point, but I think we have a great mission, but I've been kind of doubting hanging around you guys a little bit, and this really kind of, that was not right.
Well, when we're done here, I think I'm gonna go talk to mine. So, if you want to tag along, you can.
Okay, I don't know, okay. I think there's stuff I need to do or something, get a new god, I don't remember.
What's the name of the sword?
I will put it into chat here.
And does anyone know about these people he just referenced?
Ah.
I feel like Rovagug is common knowledge to be the super evil. of evil.
Rovagog is like the end of world kind of creature.
Yeah, he's bad.
Basically,
Yeah.
he was sealed. Yeah, I feel like
What
this
you
is
wouldn't
somewhat common
know-
knowledge.
What you wouldn't know is he
Well, the
was sealed in the middle of
children
your planet.
He is
you
at
just-
the planet.
Well, I
Yeah.
meant more of
Fun
the
fact, he's the
children.
core of your planet.
Yeah.
That is based. I'll put this in fact. A spawn of Rovagog is the Trask
Lovely.
and similar creatures. Yes. Also, fun fact, this thing that you're in is technically not Thessalonia, it's older. But you wouldn't know about that, but I will let you know. The Star Tower was actually created by Zon Kuthan as part of the deal to help seal Rovagog.
I don't find these as very fun facts, personally.
No.
Mhm.
Honestly, if it was all like, oh, the tower needs a stand to keep a Rovagug sealed, Ada would have been like, I'll volunteer.
Well, it's. I mean, they're not necessarily needed. They're like extra locks in prison. That Zon
She'd
Kuthan
still
put in
volunteer.
place.
She'd view that as a
Yeah,
good cause.
You weren't going to be revealed that, and the thing is, it does seem as though the Thessalonians took it over for a while, which is why they kind of it's a little bit different than it originally was. They have the kind of magic to shape things to a degree.
What is that?
Yeah.
mist?
Anyway,
It's probably teleport.
it's effectively a teleportation.
I'm guessing we're going to take a break and level.
We're going to take a break in level. It's a little early, but we're going to take our break to level because you are heading down below. So, if you need a snack, drink, or bathroom break, go ahead and get those. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, we return. So, you can all take the plunge down into the... whatever the hell that is. The deep chamber below.
Are we officially leveled then? Or do
You
we
would
have to say we rest and then take the plunge?
You can have the level. You really didn't... You rested in between here, probably.
Yeah.
So, you can just have the level.
We technically rested waiting to dispel the lich.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
That's what I was just checking.
Down the hole.
So...
Water go down the hole.
Yeah. If you enter into the mist, you find yourself emerging from the edge of the shaft deep below. And I will reveal that in a second because I gotta teleport you. You are an unknown distance down into the earth. Deep below. You are at the base of the star tower. I'm gonna do this room. More over. No.
Okay. Is that a... Oh, there it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just shrank the map completely and waited for it to be revealed so I could zoom
The
back
true
in.
the air in this empty chamber is cold and still. Its jagged walls of the tower are broken to the northeast by a single stone door, and the floor is polished to a reflective sheen. 30 feet above, the ceiling is completely obscured by the rolling blank of blue mist. Above you.
Well, I don't know how we get out of here.
Well, 3 of us can fly.
I mean, you fell through the mist. There's a door here.
Yeah. Well, no, I meant when we're ready to go back out.
Like I said, 3 of us can fly.
There's probably an exit. I can also just teleport us out of here.
You did, do a technical transition deep down below.
Ada,
So
do you want to check? Well, I guess
I'll check. I open.
I'll look for traps. I'll look for traps. Just because I can. Boop.
Open up a scene here. Get this map where I can see. So it's not big.
No thing for you.
No. I'll also. Oh yeah, you can see which way it is. You don't hear anything.
No, I was looking for traps.
Oh no, you don't see any traps then.
Okay.
So.
It looks safe.
Okay.
Opening
Okay, so
the
it's
door.
facing the same direction as the ground floor. Yeah, I open the door.
So, in front of you are a tunnel.
The flesh
The walls
tunnel?
of the tunnel look moist yet strangely dry to the touch, being covered
I
with
like
a
that,
sheen of glimmering mineral deposits.
Or
The ceiling is about 15 foot tall.
We were literally just talking about things being about certain things being too wet for this stream, so this is not comforting.
It's not as wet as the bathroom.
But yet dry.
Mm-hmm.
It's dehydrated water.
Drink it. See what happens. Give the
It's
wall
technically like a mineral deposit on the wall that makes it look like.
Yeah. I figured, but I'm making the joke.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ada,
Hmm.
ladies first.
Just making sure I activated my power. It's minutes.
Yeah, I have my ablative barrier on.
Liv's lady here. She's very concerned about this entire thing that she's here.
And she's having a crisis of faith.
She is. She's busy. She seems like lost in thought. She's busy having a crisis of faith. While you're here.
Well, she
Stay
can go
close
and
to
worship
me.
Sarenrae or something.
Stay close.
It's
to
sort of
me.
like
I'll protect you.
she's probably was more on the lawful side of Sankuthon, and this is like very deep into the evil side of it. It's maybe a bit too much for her.
I'll
we
introduce her to
like
Pharasma
love.
personally.
Probably.
There's probably some nice lawful good deities or
Can
lawful neutral
send her to
deities.
the
you can find her.
Arodin, or what's
We're
his name?
definitely not lawful.
Neutral guy. Bank god. Give him to. We'll send her to there.
Yeah, but they've got a guy that's already kind of gone away from Bank God after everything happened. And...
They can swap gods.
yeah.
God swap.
Mm-hmm.
He can become into BDSM mechanically.
Oh, no.
Pay me for BDSM.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Tunnels.
I hate this.
Tunnel.
This is giving me flashbacks to some little squid fuckers from like
Let's
session 3 of a
funnel through this
pirate
tunnel.
game. What's
This
that?
is not.
Oh.
I
So,
think
like,
it's just-
okay. I didn't know if that was another tunnel or you just didn't reveal.
It's just
It was
you know.
part of a
there's-
wall.
It's part of a wall. I'll try to move it part of it. There seems to be a split in the tunnel here.
Skimming. I hate this so much.
Oh.
His quarters are too tight.
Do you want to listen, see if you hear anything from either
That
direction?
means if we want to run away, we have to squeeze. I mean, yeah, someone listen for something. I'd rather not go in completely blind.
I'm just gonna see if there would be hints for the direction.
52. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, if I rolled a 20, I could get close to that.
You don't really hear anything from either direction.
I'm gonna peer down a little bit since I can see invisible things.
Let's see if
This way curves more.
I'll peek down this way.
I mean, like, this way goes very far.
Okay.
I don't know if it's quite 60 feet, but it's 60 feet. Because this is total dark. Oh yeah, so that's outside of your view, technically. So it's like, you can see the heroes.
I have night vision goggles. Goggles at
That's
night.
60 feet.
I have dark vision.
There's probably 60 feet.
Yeah.
Slay might just have a torch out, because she's human, I think.
Which way do we want to go? This way's a little wider, I think.
It's now 60 feet of bright light and 60 feet of half that of dim light.
Okay.
Unless it's magical darkness.
You could probably cast on the lady's torch. So she's just got basically like a daylight torch. Ooh, much better than I had. She was carrying. You have a light bearer.
Which way we want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I vote slightly wider.
You can pick up a dagger and drop it. I'm gonna roll a d2, a d4. I forgot to say which is which.
Roll another one. For which one is which?
So 1, 2 is, I guess, where Khandes is. 3, 4 is where 8 is. Well, the dagger says to go that way, but up to you guys. Whichever you prefer.
This way seems a bit wider. Well, wider at first, and then it narrows. I'll peek behind the narrows.
I will.
Narrows
come-
around a corner.
Oh, fun.
It also
I'm
goes
gonna
around the
stay
corner.
by you. Because I don't want you going off by
No, I
yourself.
agree. You don't split up. I just picked a direction. Look, in the absence of any information, both directions are the same.
And now it goes up.
Damn it.
For the
Doesn't
hell
go
of
off
it,
for quite a while.
I'm going to make another perception to see if I hear anything up ahead again. Okay.
I don't really hear anything.
I don't hear anything up ahead.
Second, I need it. Stuff is wrong.
So should we follow them or just wait here for them to come in?
No, I kind of want to see where this is going.
Ooh, not good. That's not good for me.
Alright.
Actually, wait. It's fine.
But you don't have a stealthing Khandes net, behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's why you stay about like 10 feet behind me.
I'm also gonna cast light on my sword.
I'm gonna cast something on my
I'm
good friend Zardris here.
Ooh, it
I'm
opened
gonna
up.
measure out.
That's a lot. That's 65. That's 55.
Seems to open up into a chamber of sorts.
I don't like whatever that shape is.
As you are approaching this area, being a little quiet, the rank odor of decay, filth, and wet fur clings in this chamber, in a palpable tendency. It stretches up to 20 foot high here, and it seems as though you can't really tell, but it keeps going and gets larger.
Well,
This seems to be some kind of crude, domed hovel of some kind. Nearly 20 foot tall and built of rough stone blocks moored together through what appears to be mud, hair, and debris.
okay. Anyway, I scurry back and then I say, okay, there's an opening. It smells terrible. And, the chamber seems to be made of hair. And other refuse.
Interesting.
It stink.
Does the air from the other direction smell fresher?
Let me just do something. Okay. You don't really smell anything from the other.
Okay. Check
We
this
could
way out
scout down
before we-
this way a little bit, see what's up.
I think that's a good idea. I'll
Okay.
just give my same perception check. Or just
That's
So-
a hole.
That's a hole. The corridor ends in a 15-foot wide shaft that plummets into the darkness. A faint warm breeze blows up from the pit, carrying with it a strange mineral scent. What appears to be a set of 3-foot wide handholds runs along the closest side of the shaft. Crude primitive ladders, perhaps, but judging by the length of the holes, size for a creature almost 3 times as large as a man. Please give me a dungeoneering check.
Yay, I have that.
No.
Big worm that lives down there.
Alright,
32.
you are guessing from the depths of this, you think this might lead to the Darklands.
We shouldn't go there.
Well, I'll just kind of...
Probably down
back and
towards
be like,
There's
the
a
realm
hole
of
in
Sekamina, which is the most shallow level of Darklands.
Well, that leads to the Darklands. I would recommend that we not go there unless we don't find the sword up here.
Like, you could probably have, dropped a rock or something down there, and I mean, it plummeted a lot before you finally heard it hit something. Hundreds of feet down.
Yeah.
Probably
Okay.
shouldn't.
I guess
shouldn't
hairy
go there.
bad smell it is.
We'll take our bright sunlight to the hairy cave.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Oh, cool.
How's our evil cleric holding up down here?
Not the worst, not the best.
I'll offer to hold her hand if it makes her feel better.
It,
She
I'll
seems
do
like she's
more
into
of-
that.
I'll do more of this
Yeah.
and describe what you see a little bit more. So I mentioned the crude hovels. Each one has opening. Into the east is a silent lake of black waters that stretches to the distance. A few ripples disturb the surface, giving the appearance at times of a massive sheet of polished obsidian. Far out across the waters to the northeast, a single point of light glows just above the surface. A bright star with a radiance that illuminates several stony islands about 70 feet out on the lake. The source of light the glow is surrounded by shore. I think I can reveal those islands. There are some islands out here.
Those are rocks.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so as you approach here, a number of creatures will pop out and start speaking a strange language that
What
probably one of you
language is it?
understands. Is it Undercommon?
I actually hold on. Do I speak Undercommon?
That was like horrific.
I don't speak Undercommon, but I do have comprehend language.
All right.
Like always active.
Let me see what they are.
I just leveled up, and I could put a point to linguistics and get 100.
It is dungeoneering to know what the hell these things are.
I don't have that. Well, I do, but I'm not close enough to look at them.
They are gugs.
What the fuck?
We apparently have run into gugs.
I will show you what a gug looks like.
I've used that to on something else.
What gug?
This gug.
Oh, they look like horrible abominations. We should kill them.
They are technically horrible abominations.
They aren't
have a
undead
ball
though.
for
I
a
feel like.
head.
They're not undead. They're just actually aberrations. They
have
speak
a
from their,
maw
like-
for a head.
They have a maul for their head that they're speaking out of. Their weird head mouth is speaking to
I
you.
don't like these things.
They're pretty nasty.
Yeah. Go away. This our place. Great God, child. We guard. Sacred waters ours. Puny headed creatures. Leave place or face death.
I'm just gonna look at this.
How do they
spell.
see?
They want us to go away.
They live in the
Or they're
Underdark,
gonna
so they
try to
just
kill
not
us.
see. Can you ask them?
I can't speak their language. I can only comprehend it.
Oh, you don't know Undercommon?
No,
In your giant list of
Yeah, it's a
languages?
20-foot
Nope.
radius right
don't
there.
have Undercommon.
This is like the one creature that would have it, but you didn't count.
I mean, some of these languages have actually come up, but Undercommon has not. I could take a point away and then learn it. However, I've already done my level up. Alright, what's the plan here?
Hit them with fire and move on.
They seem to be like holding javelins in their hands, ready to throw them on guard.
Honestly,
Should
yeah,
we
I'm
see
kinda
if they
waiting for some-
speak anything else?
Hi, do you speak common?
They don't seem to understand you.
Hold on, I mean, there's a chance they maybe speak Aklo, but like, Ivona really wouldn't. Apparently, Gug is just a language. I hate Pathfinder.
Look, under their
Yeah.
sheets that I have, they just have Undercommon. I'm just saying. Gug might just be a language, though.
Apparently, it is.
It might be from, like, because there's more Gugs than just the normal ones. They introduced a couple of them, so maybe, like, this Gug Savant, which is 1 CR
Like
higher.
Savant?
Oh my lord, what a dumb name these things have. Killing them would be
I
a
mean-
mercy.
At least in Pathfinder 2e, there's just the consistency of an elite glug. It'd be an elite glug to be 1 CR higher.
I'm fine with fighting them.
And a weak glug to be 1 CR lower.
I could click this
Are we doing
initiative
this?
thing.
I'll ask the party. Are we doing this? Are we like killing them?
Shoot your fireballs. I'm waiting.
I'm
Right,
assuming
anyways.
they're ready, so we're not gonna be surprising them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you're no
just
surprise.
before initiative roll, I'm just gonna sign haste everyone.
Mhm. I'm gonna throw out this initiative tracker. Get in position.
You only have 15 rounds, 14 rounds of haste and a 15. I'm so
I'm just-
sorry.
I'm just gonna click one of these. I'll click this guy as far as I just roll the mission. Copy.
That's
Man,
Hey, I rolled
that's a
decent.
that's a 2 that
I think
they're going
I
on.
think we'd have to delay my turn.
I think just fireball them.
She's here.
I'm just gonna chain lightning.
Oh,
Alright.
It's like because I don't have a
Ivona.
fireball. Well, I can't. I don't want to move through this mass of people.
I mean, you can stand next to me, probably.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
You can stand behind me.
Yeah.
Probably also stand here if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That's
Right
a
next
bit
to
too. That's a
you.
bit too close.
Basically, they've emerged from their hovels. Kind of thing. You know.
What spell? What dumb spell do I want to cast?
Yeah, I assume my stealthiness didn't do anything, but when we clumped up with a full group with plate armor and
No, I'm gonna
light
presume
daylight
these
spell,
guys are living creatures.
They are indeed living creatures.
Okay, that does open up my spell choices. I'm just gonna go for the tried and true classic. Are they all close enough together? Well, actually, I need them to be close to this guy, so I will wait on that spell. I'm gonna point at a man. And I need that man to make me a fortitude save.
in the absence of communication.
This guy specifically.
That guy's supposed to give me a
Yes,
force
I
save.
need a force save from him, please.
Alright, I'll roll this button. Roll for him.
Unfortunately for him, the DC is 28. I'm gonna rip his heart out.
Oh my Jesus.
he just.
I have a heart now. He's not dead yet, technically. He doesn't die on that turn.
200 of fewer hit points. Okay, so he's technically dying, but
He's
I'm
dying.
like,
He's not dead yet.
Equal to your cast.
he really
or
can't
its
do
con
anything.
score.
He can't really do anything to
Anyway,
prevent
this guy,
death.
I just point at him, I say some horrific words in a language, and then his heart flies into my hands, and I put it in my bag.
He's also staggered until the beginning of your next turn, at which point it dies.
Did he deserve that? No. It was funny.
Yeah,
It fails simply is instantly reduced to number of hit points equal to caster level or its constitution
This
score
is like
negative minus
you're
1.
playing at the playground and your friend pushed you off the swing, and in response you shoot his dog.
So he's at negative 14 right now. So yeah, his constitution minus 1.
I think
less.
Ivona has escalated the
Whichever
situation.
Is less negative.
Like, I don't know why they say it's staggered. He's already at a negative a lot.
The dude doesn't have a heart anymore. I don't know why it doesn't just
probably-
instantly
they're
kill
probably
him.
Because you can cast regeneration on him.
That's true, actually.
That's true. And there are people that can-
Cleric, and
I
At
guess-
least, what are these things called? A gug?
Gug.
Alright,
Gug.
I have a gug heart in my inventory now.
And technically speaking, there are things that can function at negative hit points, so that's my understanding of the stagger.
Alright,
So-
I have one gug
But he
heart.
can't. He just falls over. Their special ability was compression, so I mean they can squeeze an
I'm
area.
gonna preserve this bad boy and put it in the mansion.
I mean Zardris. There's one of them just their heart tore out. It's like it's like
you're
the size of your head.
That's really messed up. You probably shouldn't do that.
Oh, he deserved it. He said mean words to me.
I didn't know what they said, but like,
Yeah, you could tell us that they were like, oh yeah, no, they
Oh, he called
they...
you guys like some horrific slurs.
uh,
You know,
hey,
he
these
just
are
said some.
your
He said some really awful things about you.
fireball.
He said some awful things about you.
That's what I was debating about too. I could have got 3 of them, but one
I
got
think
his heart turned.
So we get
4
these
out.
2 here, and I'm gonna roll
Yeah.
this reflex save, which is really great. They have such
Hey,
great
they
reflex
both
save.
fail and take 37 fire damage.
All right,
These
they're still up.
These
but-
poor
Yeah,
guys.
I'm not surprised they're still up.
Khandes.
Hey, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Fireball!
I'm just gonna click some buttons here to see how.
Hey.
Oh, hey!
One might make it.
Oh, you failed to cast the spell.
Actually, no, because I'm using my.
Oh
skill
yeah,
check
did
to
you
lower
input the special thing?
No, I did not.
Okay, then you would not fail.
Mhm.
It
So
lowers
I
by
passed.
10.
But it's not a great amount of damage.
Fairly
23. So
passed.
this one will take.
23 or 31, depending on which one you want to use, because it rolled twice.
I tend to remove the bottom one because it makes me
Yeah.
sad because it always rolls higher.
I don't know why I rolled twice, but okay.
Because they
It always
type
does.
in the role description.
They put
into-
yeah,
Oh.
if you compendium it, it automatically puts the caster level equation in.
Mario's gonna kind of move up a little bit and cast a spell of some kind.
Oh no, a spell of some kind. Is it?
Is she gonna rip
free
this guy's
action?
heart out?
I mean,
Roll.
no.
Okay.
Is that big enough?
Oh yeah,
I
his
have-
heart's like a.
I keep
very-
forgetting I have to look it up somewhere else because the thing is not working for me.
Oh, she's casting a spell. I thought they were casting a spell.
Yeah, he's
Not their
actually a
turn.
level 20 wizard.
Is she also casting fireball?
Oh, I
She
will.
doesn't have fireball, so unfortunately.
will
Oh, if
also
she joins a
have
certain
moved.
religion, she will.
Yeah.
I guess I'll move there.
I guess. Oh, you know what?
Sadomasochism.
No.
Oh,
I'm
she
gonna
wants to
roll
cast
a save on that guy. All right. So this guy is now blind.
No.
Hey, does he have eyes?
Sure. I don't.
They might have eyes.
Does he have eyes?
They don't-
Those are eyes.
They don't say. Like
I
I'm
mean,
gonna take a look-
I guess
Wait,
it doesn't
they don't
say if
have
he's
another
immune.
type of
If
vision.
it doesn't say immune to blindness, they can be blind.
I'm guessing he's some other kind of vision or something. Like, if I look at the thing
He's
here.
got-
He's,
he's got
we've
chest-
definitely they pulled out some spears and
Oh.
we escalated. I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Yeah, I
have
understand what you're saying.
they have dark vision, meaning they just see in the dark.
Yeah.
It's not a blind sense.
So
Yeah.
yeah, they can be blinded.
Yeah.
I don't know
so,
where
I mean,
their eyes are, but okay.
you know, it's
Their
blinded
eyes
from
are
some.
blinded now.
Its eyes are blinded, so it's like, Ada.
I moved up
Issue.
just so the next round I possibly can actually attack, because
Mm-hmm.
like that's why I fireball, because I'm like, well, I need.
gonna move up to
I don't have anything else I can
A
do.
bit
so I
behind
just-
you, because I assume they're going to move up,
Mhm.
and I want to be able to charge, meaning I don't want them in my face. Although it doesn't really matter.
Well, they're
actually.
probably
Right now,
going
I'm
to
gonna go in
charge
front
into
of
my face, so they wouldn't be far
Yeah.
enough away from you.
So go to
to-
here. I
Well,
mean, I can go to here if I'm not doing
yeah,
anything.
I mean, the
other
one
than-
can't see to charge.
I'll go here, and then I'll total defense. That's my turn.
Hey, look what I learned.
All right, they're gonna go. They're going to loudly howl and scream. What's this button here? That's pretty good. Oh, good shit. Oh.
Yes.
Uh,
Gather your
oh.
forces into a big pile.
Yeah, please
specifically
become
for
within
me.
30 feet of each other.
Or within 10 feet of each other, even.
Oh, we're no longer in the dead. Well, I'll switch that out after this because there's no way my character would know that we're gonna face more undead. But technically, we don't have a bunch of undead
Yeah, there
anymore.
could still be
so-
undead down here.
These guys are gonna be undead soon.
Well, I can't make them into undead.
Oh, they do have eyes.
Ooh.
Okay, and I looked them up. I looked up their picture, and they have a different. When their mouth thing closes, they have eyes on it.
I hate that.
So it's more like their head opens up. rather
Oh, their
than,
head just splits in half into this like large maw, and it
Yeah.
closes up, and then you can
Good
see their
thing.
eyes.
They're also like kind of hairy.
They are hairy.
They have bird feet.
Well, they're gonna be dead soon, so.
Yeah, so it's definitely a bit creepier. So,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you think about them talking.
These things evolve very inefficiently.
I can't see when I'm talking to people.
Yeah,
I
right.
can't make eye contact.
Maybe they mouth moves slightly.
When I open my
differently
mouth to take a
speak.
bite, I sometimes miss because I can't
These
see
guys must have
where
like
I'm
a
biting.
really difficult time smooching.
Well, they got like 4 arms, so they can just hold something and then like shove it down their mouth face.
Their mouth
Fair,
face.
but I don't know,
Their
sometimes you
gaping
gotta-
mouth face.
Oh
Sometimes
man,
you gotta-
sure it's a shame that they're all next to each other right now.
It's a shame I don't have a fireball prepared.
Javelin at you, Ada.
Okay. That misses.
That misses.
Okay. Alright.
If
This
they hit a
one-
31, let me know. But otherwise,
They almost got
No.
a 31.
Hey, that's what I currently have.
I'm just gonna
Actually-
Ah,
Oh,
Haste and
shit.
ablative barrier.
He moved up. I'm gonna roll. I'll roll a lot of percentage chances. Anyway, this guy is going to try to maul the crap out of you.
It's got like noodle
Okay.
head.
Bite, claws.
okay,
Well, some of
Okay.
those could potentially hit.
This is not the blind
so...
one.
Oh,
Wait, what? This is the
This is
blind
not the
was-
one?
blind.
That
This is
was
not
this
the
one,
blind.
I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
That's that one.
Yeah. So I did do total defense. I need to look this up because this might do something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know it can like deflect an attack. But I
Oh,
don't
they have a
remember
15-foot
what the
reach.
criteria are for that.
They do have a 15-foot reach.
15-foot dead
Crane
zone.
wing.
They're all within fireballs.
If you use the total defense action instead, you can deflect one melee attack that would normally hit you. An attack so deflected deals no damage and has no. You do not spend an action while using this feat. You where. You can deflect one melee attack that would hit. So, interesting thing. The first one, the 33. Will hit in that range that makes it so I lose the 4 AC. But then I'm deflecting the next one because I total defensed.
Because what was your what was your AC with total defense?
With total defense it's 35.
You moved up. You can't total defense. It's full round action.
Oh right, they're full round action. I forgot. Yeah, you're right. And I can't defensive action anyway. Let me turn those off then. My mistake.
Okay.
I'm probably actually might even be hit by the first guy, the javelins. Yeah, my AC is 27 right now. So
Okay.
yeah, the
You would have taken
javelins would-
11 javelin damage. So you're getting
I forgot
hit
the
by-
total defenses means you can't move.
Yeah, it's basically like you set yourself down.
Yep.
Okay. Well.
Unfortunately, I don't have the reach at the moment to actually
The others will all hit you then for the rent attacks
Yeah.
that are hitting with the claws,
And then I take 11, 11, and 12.
and also you get rended for 13. So you do 2 claws.
Yay.
I'm gonna roll 5d100 to start out with for this blind guy.
That's so many D100s.
I know. Okay, so there's
Oh,
2
that was
attacks.
half my health.
A
in
bite
one
and
turn.
a single claw that are possibly affecting. I'm gonna roll a couple of attacks to see which of the 2 of you he's swinging at. Because he's got a lot of perception still, so you can kind of tell where you're at. Okay, 1 on Worm and 1. Oh, they're both coming at you. Let me roll this. He's going all out though. So it's just this here, which I think is a miss, and the first attack on this one. So no,
Yes.
16. Why is it only 3? It should be 4.
Wait. Hold on. There is another ability. You can move 5 feet as an immediate action without provoking an attack of opportunity. If I'm missed. So in theory I could have moved after the first miss.
Okay.
So I could have taken a 5-foot step.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you, the attack will just be a Joe then, if you move
and
out of the
both
way.
of those would still miss.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
but Joe actually has a little bit higher AC base, whereas I have to do stuff to get a high AC.
so there'll be some wild claws from the blind guy. He doesn't really do a lot. He tries.
Yes.
Alright,
I have a lot of
Ivona.
abilities now, and I have to remember how to use them.
My turn. I'm gonna move up slightly so I can
Mhm.
see what's happening here.
You've got this beating heart in your hand, you know?
I'm gonna put that on the ground.
Yeah, you should just get rid of that. It's pretty awful.
I'll eat it later.
You really shouldn't.
I wouldn't
my-
eat
it's my lunch.
sacrilegious flesh.
I'm gonna do a thing. I have to look at my you know, there's being useful and then there's being kind of funny.
Ooh.
I'll choose to be slightly useful. And I will cast. I need. The blind guy's the only one I can really see, so I need him to make a fort save.
Oh no.
Okay, poor blind guy. He's gonna do his best.
His day is getting worse.
We'll roll a 15.
He's gonna start suffocating. My turn. I don't know. What do you want me to do?
Start.
Hey, I'm gonna
So he's
finally cast a
blind
spell.
and suffocating.
He's blind and suffocating. Oh
It's a
Jesus!
20-foot radius of all of them.
I'm gonna roll this button a couple of
What
times.
the hell is that?
Well, they failed their checks. It's a giant furnace of wind.
Oh,
Now,
it's
apparently-
There's
this
supposed to be
one.
14 more damage on that.
Yeah, that's not in there. Correct.
Yeah, it just rolled the
Your
die.
caster level 1, apparently.
Yeah, I'm definitely not caster
You
level
see,
1.
that should be
So,
more.
24. Yeah, okay.
I don't know why I didn't roll that.
That's weird that didn't work.
They become fatigued. Okay, so I'm just gonna.
They're having
I
a
guess,
bad day. They should just leave.
Oh,
Maybe
I
this will-
think they get
this
knocked prone?
No, if they're flying, they get knocked prone. They just get fatigued,
Yeah.
which is penalties to attack and.
No, it doesn't say. Blast downward, inflicting blah 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 damage to all creatures in the area, knocking them prone.
They're
yeah.
they're
Flying
prone.
creatures
Oh,
are
yeah.
forced
Fortitude saves
prone.
halves the damage and negates being prone.
Oh, so they are
So
prone.
they're all prone.
Okay.
Man,
so
these guys are having a bad
I'll also
time.
put this like
They're gonna
snail
remember
on
real
there.
bad
Sure.
And they're
now.
fatigued.
Yeah, they're fatigued and
Fatigue
snailed.
isn't the worst, at least, for them. It's only a minus 2 to some stuff.
What are the
And
they
bonuses?
took
for attack
24
time?
They have
damage,
-4 to the
also.
save.
this
And they
guy's
take double
having
damage.
this guy's having a terrible day.
He's blind, suffocating.
Oh, he's on the ground.
Anyway, Khandes.
Enlarge me, please.
Oh,
Sure.
no.
I have to make a big circle of fiery doom.
That does persist, doesn't it?
It is. It's rounds per level.
Recommend that
Nope, that's not what I want.
Whispers.
Stop that.
Help me a bit.
It is a 20-foot radius cylinder. That's pretty
Yep.
big.
I think that's 20.
I can help. Let's see.
That's 20-foot radius. That's 20 foot. That's 20-foot diameter. It's double that.
Oh, okay. Well,
So you could,
let's-
like a strata here.
Yeah, there you go.
Can you take out these? Or no, sorry, not these.
Okay.
Can you enlarge these squares?
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's how
Yeah,
big
I'll
it
just-
is.
That's what I was going to do anyway.
Well, they're having a fun time in there.
Well, I'm going to do a full
That's a Sirocco?
attack.
Spell?
I'm going to start with this guy at the very least, and see if I need to go on to the other one.
He is prone. You get a bonus to hit him.
Really bad for him, actually.
I think
Those
he's
all
dead.
hit him. Let's see here. He is dead after the first 2 hits. There you go.
So the third one will go to the suffocating blind guy.
He's still alive
Wait,
somehow.
Haste
Hey,
attack.
now let him suffer more.
Haste attack.
Oh, sorry, haste attack. Well, he's dead.
Damn it, he was suffering.
Oh.
Why did you stop that?
He was blind, suffocating, prone.
Why did you give him mercy? Have you seen what he looks like?
Go away.
His friend was just.
I'm going to scream at the last guy, go away.
He doesn't understand us or whatever.
I don't
He's
ca-
different,
I'm
therefore he
enraged, I
must
don't care.
die.
Lowry's gonna be like, do you need to do anything at this point in time?
You could contemplate what you want to do in the future.
Okay, I'll do that.
Well,
There is a giant wall of flame in the way.
There's some stuff
Wait,
going on here.
I can reach here. Wait, you don't have selective casting, do you?
No, I don't.
Can
I
you
go to
toss
here then.
anything?
Throw things through it,
No,
probably.
I mean I have javelins, but or I have a
Toss
spear.
You can toss a spear at him.
He's prone.
True.
It does have a
Yeah,
negative.
That gives a penalty. Yeah.
You could still chuck a spear.
I mean, you could ready.
Whatever.
Pull your gun, shoot him. Your lizard gun.
That
Hey,
hits.
that probably hits.
Oh my.
Does hit. I mean, he'll take 10 damage.
Just a Baldur's Gate like thud when you hit someone who's
Oh,
prone.
they flop on the
They
ground.
just flop slightly.
Adding insult to injury.
He'll continue to scream in agony and pain. Roll dice
Where's
again.
the clip?
Okay, cool. I mean, like, I'm just gonna roll some things. I think he's. What's your AC?
Mine?
Yeah.
He can stand up for half his movement or whatever.
Oh, are you 20?
I mean, my current AC
You're 20 of them,
is
so yeah.
yeah, my current AC is 25. Oh wait, no, let me unclick charge because I was going to charge. So my AC
I guess
is
you could step up
27.
a 5-foot step.
He's on the
Uh-huh.
ground prone though.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
well,
he's
I
gonna
think you can
stand
crawl
up
half your speed.
and he's just gonna move back here.
he's fleeing. Kill him,
He's gonna get out of the fire.
man. I'm gonna move forward and do something to him.
Alright, Ivona.
I wanna
That was
move.
just 2 moves. Standing and getting
Alright,
out of the fire.
I'm gonna do a funny. I wanna move
Mhm.
30 feet so I can see
Okay.
him.
Mhm.
I need to make a fortitude save.
Alright then.
Wait, I'm an idiot.
Oh, he actually makes it. Oh, okay, you'll only take half this damage.
I've been
Oh,
doing
only
charging
half.
wrong.
Boom.
You can move double your speed before you attack.
I was
with
gonna move him back into the fire.
Hmm.
Well,
I
He
should
takes
remember that for the
18
future.
bone damage as a skeleton tries to escape.
Does it
is
take
that halved or
bone
full?
damage?
Halved. 3 saves. Bone damage.
Is it
my
wrong?
bones. Zardris. I mean, there's
Heat splatter.
Yeah.
This actually is correct. Yes, I think
Yeah,
it's-
yeah. I was just because I saw the per level, but it was
Yeah.
like, it said the 2 levels. Okay. Well, how far can I move? That's stop.
Oh,
trying to
Jesus.
start- I can
You
move
take
over
up
here.
all those squares.
You know what? I'm just gonna flame strike him.
Nice. Oh my god.
alright.
he's-
Well,
he's
I mean,
gone.
like, he
Oh,
does
he's
not.
already.
Takes
He was just
55
going back to his
Well,
home.
I mean, it doesn't kill him technically.
Oh, this poor guy.
That's not. That's lower.
Well,
difficulty.
half of it is fire and half it's like pure holy damage.
It doesn't matter. Also, I was trying to look. I don't know if your bone shatter is enough damage.
I think it is.
It
'cause
is.
It's half your level.
No,
It's
the target
it-
takes 3d6
plus-
damage
oh.
plus 1d6 additional points of damage for 2
that
cast
might
levels
not
you
be
have.
correct.
Yeah,
Hold
it just
on.
rolled a 66, so it's
Yeah,
definitely
it rolled 66.
Hold on, let me do some math.
So you should be doing 10d6.
Okay, hold on, let me roll some more
Yeah.
d6s.
I need
Oh,
4d6 more.
46, Yeah.
Let me fix this first.
Uh-huh.
10 d6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's 3d6 plus 7d6.
Alright, let me roll. Wait, how much? 4 more?
Yeah.
I can do math.
Mhm.
Math.
Alright, that is 18 more bone damage.
Okay, he's taking some more bone
Halved.
damage. Yep. So he took 9 more bone damage. It's still a lot of bone damage. Khandes! There's a lot of fire in the way.
It's not a fire,
was
it's not a
looking-
I'm
bone
gonna
damage.
chuck. I'm gonna chuck a javelin.
Alright. Do you have more than one? Because you could chuck for every attack you have.
Yeah, I have 5 javelins.
Oh, there you go.
Start hucking them.
You get like 3 attacks now. That's 3 javelins.
4.
Oh,
'cause
4,
they're
4 because you're hasted. Yeah.
Oh yeah, haste.
Hold on. I don't have them as large javelins because I haven't really used them.
Large javelin.
Oh my
I believe they're
God.
called ballista bolts. You just throw a ballista
So
bolt at
a
them.
D6 goes to what?
A D8.
Yeah.
D8, yeah.
It's not a lot.
I actually have all the steps on my thing.
Okay, so
Oh.
D6 goes to D8, yep. No, actually, D6 goes to 2D6, or 1D10. Because you go 2. It's the whole thing.
oh, so it's a
But
D10.
are you
Yeah.
doing natural attacks or weapons?
Javelins.
No, if even worms.
Oh.
It's listed on your sheet.
What do you mean?
Ow.
Natural
so the
attacks
rule
and
is-
weapon attacks have different charts.
Never mind then, okay.
Because
Probably I'm
Pathfinder's
natural-
stupid.
Yeah, never
Yeah,
mind.
no,
Okay, so
the
it's 1D10.
fact that they have different charts is
Okay.
I'm
really dumb.
assuming it goes
It-
to a D8 if it's a D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well,
Yeah, because I use the
I
natural.
think he's gone.
use the.
He might be alive.
I
Yeah,
have
like...
one more attack if I need to.
No, you don't. I mean, like... The
You should
first
throw
two
it
kill it.
anyways.
The 19 missed anyway, but the other one might hit. I mean, like, if you threw 5.
Oh, it's only a 30-foot
I
range.
could throw one
though.
more.
So
No,
there's
you
a,
mean
there's a
like-
tiny penalty on this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's for-
So
good-
the
it's for
20
good-
would have missed, so
good
he still
measure.
died for the first two. You threw them.
Okay.
He's dead.
Alright, we have to wait for this big cloud of fire to go away.
Yeah, I don't
I
don't know
guess
if
you
I can
can't
dismiss
dismiss
it.
it.
Just have a D
Yeah.
next to it.
Well, it has a D because it's domain.
No, but like the actual spell.
Can
what's
you
it
Oh,
called?
yeah,
me?
it does. I can
Okay,
dismiss
you can
it. It
dismiss.
takes like an
Okay.
action to dismiss
Yeah.
or something, so I wasn't doing that in combat.
You want to shrink me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I don't
And
pick
then I'll
up the
move
heart and
over
put it
and
back in
grab
my
my
bag.
javelins.
They're only slightly cooked.
I'm trying to get your corner in it. I'm just trying to get you away from people.
There we go. I'll move over and grab my javelins.
Cool, you got your javelins back. They were slightly cooked by fire that was thrown into, but otherwise
they're
it's...
still
I mean, they technically are.
good.
It's fine.
They were
Alright.
just warmed up a little bit.
You just get some +1 unbreakable javelins or whatever.
Well, those were the most friendly people we've met today. Not saying a lot, but it's something.
Also, it probably smells like burnt fur down here now.
And
It already smelled like fur. The huts are made of
No,
fur.
it smelled like wet fur. Now it's burnt fur.
Actually, I feel like wet fur is worse, honestly.
I mean,
it
burnt
Well, it smells
fur-
like burnt fur and burnt skin.
It only burns
Um,
creatures. So
They had
only
hair,
their-
though.
What?
Only their bodies have smell of burning.
Gug, gug, gug.
What's your... I'm forgetting. What's your deity lightning? I should know.
Sarenrae, the
Sarenrae?
Okay.
sun,
Sarenrae,
hot
just-
fire goddess.
Gotcha.
They
They have bird feet.
do. They're freaks. That's why they had to die.
I do my best to stare out. Does it look like there's a sword on this rock over here?
I feel like
It's
the sword's
hard
just gonna
to
be sitting around.
Well, there's a light in the distance.
Anyway, I have to do something because
Oh,
something
no.
was woken up. Anyway, this will emerge from the water.
Ah!
Neat.
Anyway,
Oh, it's
it's
a-
gonna breathe a breath weapon on people.
like
Let's see here.
Was it because
Yeah,
I
I
stepped on the
mean-
dock?
No, it kept making perception checks to notice what was going on.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so yes, this
God, imagine if I
horrible
ripped his
abomination.
heart out.
Yeah. I'm gonna click this breath weapon button. So there you go.
Oh,
That?
no.
Oh, I'm nauseated.
It's a what save?
Reflex save.
Oh, I'm bad at those.
I'm not bad
Not
at
good at
reflex.
those.
Actually, my reflex is alright.
Oh, I have to click
That's a
this button.
21.
That's a DC 28.
Okay.
Nope, I'm nauseated, so I can't do shit for a round.
32. What's its DC? 28?
28. So
I
you're
take
the only
no
one that can...
damage.
You take you
And I take
evasion?
no damage because I have evasion ring. I have the ring of evasion.
Oh, you have the ring of evasion. That's true. I'm gonna click this button for this lady. She's gonna
Oh,
fail.
I take
anyway.
5 less acid.
question,
please.
I do want to know, does it count as a siege weapon?
What?
No.
It's a person.
No. I've never used the +2 versus siege weapon. I get the
I mean,
reflex
that's-
saves.
Oh, sorry. I can. What's that? Anyway, that's your hit points
I
now.
do take 5 less acid damage.
I
Okay.
wish I did.
I wish I
So
made the save.
I'm gonna roll
Me
this.
too.
I'm just roll this thing here then for this guy. Okay, 3 rounds. I'm gonna note that. That was his surprise from the lake. Anyway, we'll put this initiative.
Well,
people
think
can
I
make,
just-
I guess, dungeoneering checks to know what this thing kind of is. Maybe.
Oh, that's an 18. I guess
I
I
actually
have
haven't done-
dungeoneering.
Finally,
33.
my dungeoneering. Wait, you have the same dungeoneering? No, you just rolled better than me.
So what is it? Nauseated?
This guy's gonna kill us.
Wait, no, you actually have a better dungeoneering than me. What the fuck?
I'm a wizard.
Nauseated.
fair.
I have 25 intelligence.
So
I put
This
I
is a
put points into dungeoneering because I thought no one had it.
this
I have
is a
every knowledge.
Pharamocus. They're basically a being that has failed a deity, and rather than just do something horrible to their souls, they turn them into basically horrible immortal monstrosities.
Well, hey, that's what our BDSM player's gonna turn into, because she felt her god.
I mean, like fail your god. I mean, like failed your god in such a spectacular way. You know, like you caused like the destruction of like a major temple, kind of fail your god, kind of things. You know, or did something like that kind of stuff. These are like the worst
Okay,
offenders
or-
of failure.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
you killed your god's puppy.
Yeah, that might put this up. Oh,
That's
Guns
not
did.
nice.
I think that would. That wasn't entirely a joke.
Anyway,
concept
Larry,
of-
I'm gonna roll initiative for you. Everybody can roll initiative.
Are we still hasted?
Probably.
Sure, it has been that long.
You got 15 rounds of this thing.
All right.
Yeah, we literally like stopped, like looked
Well,
around.
I
and
can't
I
go
walked
any
to the pier.
faster than that.
So, Khandes, unfortunately, you are nauseated for the single round
Yep.
that it made for its check, which is actually pretty good since
Can
it's a
make
D4.
single
Uh,
move.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can make a single move for this first round. You cannot. I think nauseated is either it's just a move
You can
action.
only do a move action. You can't
Only
do
move.
anything else.
Can't do haste action either.
But you have the haste speed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just move away for right now.
You are out of its reach. All right.
You can charge with any movement type you have, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
You have a swim?
I have fly.
Oh yeah, true.
Poking out of the water.
It's going to move up a little bit. You're within 20 feet of it now. And it's going to, I guess, just full attack an Ada, because you're here. What's your AC?
25 or 27. It's
Okay.
bad right now.
Oof.
What
Ow.
the frick? I might be down. That's a lot of damage.
It did.
He rolled super well on his damage.
He rolled really well. Wow.
Okay. Minus 40. Then minus 30.
Uh-huh.
And then minus 57. I have 2 HP.
Well.
I ran away, but
Zardris, you get a move right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move out of range of this thing.
Sounds good. Larry will join you in doing that.
Everyone leaves me.
I can't do
Vona?
anything.
I'm a wizard. I'm leaving. What is my
I
what's
mean,
haste?
I
What
can't
is
do
haste
anything
move?
with it being in the
I
water.
think it's plus 30.
Ada, you get a move.
Run away, Ada.
Anyway,
I probably shouldn't have went where I did, but
honestly, first, I'm gonna do one thing. Give me a bit more AC,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to run away. And the thing I did was a swift action, so technically
Okay.
I can double move.
It'll
But,
do
yeah,
the first attack then. So
Yeah.
The 27.
No.
You-
Okay.
Fortunately, the second one wasn't rolled because it was another critical.
Third crit.
Confirmed, though.
Yeah, would not have quit confirmed, but
All right. So to strike at you and you miss, you'll double move out of the way. Khandes.
okay, I'm trying to look at something real quick.
This horrible, like... How big is it? It's like a...
Gargantuan?
I
It's-
survived
It is
with
gargantuan.
2 HP.
It's an 80-foot-long worm monster.
2 HP.
Yeah, I think I am gonna try this, cause...
Let me show you what the worm monster looks like.
I mean, you can kind of see it. It's still pretty big, but yeah, you can show us. You can show the chat.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the best picture of him. Oh, wait, I got this other picture of him, which is like, in the book. It's called School Shit. There you go. There's a horrible battle against him, his PCs. With his, like, arms made of claws.
Lovely.
Yeah, that's even like worse than the other one.
Okay.
I like all the artifacting on the one you have though.
It was hard to find good
It really
pictures of it.
enhances it.
That was like some of the best pictures I could find of this guy. It's like, just either take the one out of the book, or this is the other book one I could find and it was not good, but it was the best for the token.
I am gonna cast Gloom Blind Bolts
Okay.
and try to blind this mofo,
Okay.
because I think that might be good. I also will use my swift action to take the 10%, my mischance or spell failure down 10%, but I succeeded anyway. But
Okay. It's a touch
on the
attack,
damage.
right?
It is.
By the way, if I didn't do that thing, by the way, it would have hit me because my AC was 27.
It has the power of murder.
Yeah, range touch.
Okay, so I assume that's the 29 at the top. That will
Yeah.
touch it. I mean, touch AC is not a lot. Anyway,
Oh,
Um,
it only rolled 2 bolts though. It should have rolled more.
so you didn't roll many more attacks.
It should be 1 more.
So you should roll... Well, you only rolled the 1 attack. You rolled damage for it. But you didn't
Oh.
roll multiple attacks. You should roll 3 attacks. You're 2.
I'll just click on it 3 times then.
We'll take the... Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
So I...
That might crit confirm.
It's a lot of good. It's a lot of damage.
It will crit confirm.
I mean, it was a 19 after we rolled a 20, so I'd hope it crit
Yeah.
confirmed.
Okay, it has to make reflex saves. Okay, I'm gonna click on this reflex a bunch of times, so it might be... Three bolts. It's
it
blind
succeeded
for
once.
a round.
Oh, a round's better than none.
That's true.
That actually is, especially when we're running the frick away.
Alright, and that will be... We'll do
Oh,
the
and then I can
32
move.
and those 2. So 25 and 32... Oh, actually, wait. Shit, there's something here that's important. You have to give me a caster level check. Unfortunately.
Oh, he's
Might-
got that.
It's got
cool.
spell resistance.
Yes.
Sick.
I'm also gonna move just so. Actually, I'm gonna move into here
Mhm.
because I don't want to be in with the group if it tries to breathe that way again.
But I need a caster level check. It does have
Yeah.
spell resistance. So it might be moot. I forgot to check that first.
What do I click for caster level check? I haven't had to do one.
It would be on your spell casting. On the top should be just
Your spell,
Blood
your
Rager.
spell casting, it's your
Ah.
class.
Yeah.
Is it for each one?
It would be for each one, yes.
It would be for each one. Okay. Okay. The middle one will affect it. Unfortunately,
Which
that's
was
the
a
one it made
miss.
it.
Oh no, sorry, made it save. Yeah, sorry. That's the one that made
That's
it
the one
save
it made
on.
it save,
Sorry.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be blinded, but it will take the damage from that one, which was, I think, from the second, 12 damage. So you're going to do 12
that
damage to it.
sucks.
Hey, damage is damage.
Yeah.
It's going to go.
Does the 22? I'm guessing a 22 doesn't beat it.
No, 22 does not do this.
I got
Oh
23.
yeah, that was your crit.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 20
It was
feet.
not.
5,
It was worth trying, but
6. Can't reach you? No, you're right out of its reach.
it would be reaching through a wall then.
It would have No, yeah, that one, I think because it would reach through a wall, it couldn't do that one. You'd have to reach around from here, and you're out of reach for that. You're out of reach for that. So to move up, just move up again, honestly. That's probably what it's going to do. It's probably just going to... you'll notice that once it emerges from the water, it's floating slightly above the ground.
Did we know if it was weak to anything?
No.
Okay.
You didn't know a lot about it. Overall.
Okay.
Let's see what's up. I would compare it to probably like.
This thing seems nasty.
I guess I'll just 1, 2, 3, 4. High. I guess I'll double move up. Zardris. It's gonna be like, it's like slugging, but it's also like slugging slightly into the air to be kind of like intimidating. So it's like 5 feet off the ground, it's slugging.
That's not very intimidating.
Fine, it's probably on the ground. Doesn't have to use its airwalk. Not right now.
I have to defensively cast because it has like reach and
Yeah.
stuff, doesn't it?
You would have to defensively cast.
We're not gonna
What is
do
that?
anything lightning.
Yeah, we're just running. Like
Well-
we're running and then we'll
Khandes-
fight this after we.
Khandes can't run.
Also, am I
Yeah, you
still
can.
nauseated or was it just one round?
1 round.
Okay.
It was 1d4 rounds, and I rolled a 1.
Yeah,
Set
I
it up
kind
into
of
the
went
rest.
over here.
Yeah, Khandes
so...
is stuck over here
What is it to defensively cast? What check is it?
to cast level, right?
Oh.
But
How many
that's
times did I hit
okay,
you,
I have-
Worm?
You hit me 3 times.
I will need something else from you I forgot to do. I need fort saves.
Oh crap, he
Shit.
might be down
Well-
then.
I need 3 fort saves.
Okay, let me go.
Considering he's at 2 health.
It's not
Okay, I'm
damage.
probably fine.
You will have made all the saves, but unfortunately you will still take 3 strength damage. The saves reduce it
okay.
to 1 each. But its attacks do strength.
Yeah, I'm bolting.
It has this special ability, Pain.
Pain.
That's
Why did I click that? Sorry, that was I don't know why
Anyway,
I clicked
so
that.
yeah,
That was a
Zardris.
complete misclick.
So I have to do a caster level check?
You would have to do a caster level check and a concentration check. The concentration would be your level plus your ability modifier, and the DC is 15 plus twice the spell.
This
Then
thing
I
is
can't cast a
beyond
spell.
gross.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about this.
Well, I'm gonna sure as hell be trying
Yeah,
to swing.
you're.
Honestly, yeah, you won't probably get as lucky as I was. He actually did roll very high on his attacks.
Well, the thing is, I am going to give him the +4 to attack because then I can counterattack every attack he tries to do to me.
He has a +20. Are you sure you want to do that?
So the thing is, you take the attack of opportunity and move away, and then cast a spell out of his reach.
I mean, if you take the AOP, then no one else will have to take an AOP unless he has combat reflex.
I'll tell you, he
Probably
does not
does
have
if he's a
combat
solo
reflexes.
creature.
He does
Okay,
not
good.
have combat. Well, he just moved, so he would have had him reset. I was gonna say he did get
Yeah,
one
he-
on you, but he just moved, so reset.
There's no
Yeah. No, I know.
disengage action.
Nope.
You can make an acrobatics to do that.
Well, I can't make that check.
That's normally
Oh,
what
I
you
actually
use
might be able to.
I think it's just like a multiple of us just die.
Khandes will see what he can do on his next turn.
It started off so well, me making the save.
I hope
Again,
Khandes
moving
can-
away and
Guess I'll
taking the-
5-foot step up here
Mhm.
and attack it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm running.
Those will both hit and confirm. The third attack will not hit. So, plus your scimitar, you will do 36 damage to it. Pretty good, actually. Those are some pretty good hits. Loud.
Because I'm low enough. I'm low enough to where if he hits me again, he could kill me outright.
Yeah.
She.
You need
is-
healing badly.
She didn't use that before, so she's gonna.
Oh wait, hold on. I have haste. I can move to here. Extra 10 feet.
Yeah.
I have to see what the spell does. So, it's the thing I have to look it up in another place because the thing isn't working.
Wait, was it drain or damage? Strength.
Okay.
Damage.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm gonna roll something on Lowry. I'm gonna roll a d20. Let's see if it does something. Nope. Okay. She tries to do something. It fails.
It's not undead, right?
She's basically did it herself. Ivona,
What's its reach?
20 foot. You seem to say.
Okay, I can. That's still 20 foot, so I can't leave with
Again,
a 5 foot.
no, you couldn't. You take a step back. The possibility of an AOP is existing to get out of the way. But again,
I mean,
you want to take
you guys have some friends holding. You could 5 foot, and then next turn 5 foot again, and then you're out.
Problem is, I don't want to leave Khandes to die.
Well, you got some people helping, and Khandes said he's going to get out. His next attempt is to get out.
No, I'm not getting out. I'm going to try to bitch
Fight?
slap the hell out of this thing.
If you
Yeah.
get
Okay.
big and rage, you can reach it.
That's
Probably,
what I'm
right?
going to
Okay.
do.
Okay,
and
so
I
you
might-
guys,
Um,
okay, you guys are fighting it. Okay, I I thought we were running, but then again, I literally can't help.
I
because
think
I
I
literally
know.
cannot.
I think we have to though deal with this though. So
Unless Zardris wants to cast like what is it, heal on me or
I
You
can't.
have to be up. You have to be up at Zardris.
Man.
wait, what do you mean you can't?
I'd get smashed.
Defensive
Yep,
cast.
no.
Is it a touch?
Defensive casting
Is it a touch
doesn't.
spell?
Defensive
Oh.
casting doesn't have you get an attack of opportunity. It just makes you lose the spell.
Yeah,
If
I'd
you
lose
choose-
the spell.
If you
Yeah.
fail.
Okay. Got it.
What is
Um,
the DC for defensive casting?
15 plus double spell level.
What the fuck?
So it's very hard. But you get your level plus your ability score modifier, which is what's your intelligence modifier.
It's 7.
So you have plus 22. Right now, you can automatically cast something of up to 4th level without rolling.
I want to. I'm.
Because you get a 23
Okay,
with rolling
hold
a
on.
1.
I have to look up the condition.
So
I mean, yeah.
if you cast an 8th level spell, you'd have to roll a 9. Basically.
You know what? Yeah. I know what I'll do. I might be able to help if you guys last a few turns.
Yeah. No,
Alright.
I have an idea. I need to
Uh,
make a will save, please.
I'm just gonna start drinking
Okay.
potions.
It's a gamble. I do have to roll spell resistance, so I roll that
Okay.
first. I just clicked the big wizard button on my sheet, right?
Click the wizard button. Did you?
The spell fails.
Did you think? I was gonna say, did you do any the spell penetration?
I don't have spell penetration.
Ada,
Still
what are you
5
gonna
foot
do?
step out of there.
I'm gonna 5 foot step back though.
I am going to do this.
Okay.
Drink
Comics.
potion.
I assume you get big.
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that like twice more, and then I'll jump in.
Okay. When I get big, I am going to put stone skin on myself.
Okay. Good call.
So I now have DR 10 adamantium.
Adamantine.
Adamantine, yes, sorry. Okay, so I am also.
Adamantium is
Yeah, you know what I meant.
Marvel.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I am also going to activate my Come and Get Me. So it'll get +4 to attack me, but every time it tries to attack me, I get to attack it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see what happens here.
Mhm. Okay. I need a haste attack.
Yep.
I forgot to roll my haste attack.
Oh, you should roll that.
Yeah, I just click on.
Retroactively.
The
I
first
click
like
on
attack one.
roll, right?
And I forgot.
Oh, that
I'm also turning on my electrical ability, so I have to actually add the d6s for that in a second for whatever hits.
roll the damage for the 34. Two.
So this one will have the electric there. And then I need to which one I'm taking does the 30 hit or no?
31.
Okay, so I'm taking the 21 won't.
21 will not.
So 2d6 more electrical damage.
Yep.
D6, D6.
There. Alright.
Oh, and I am going to activate my Bone Breaker gauntlets or bracers because why not?
Fort save.
Activate the gotta double check. DC 14 will save.
Oh, will save. Might fail that. It didn't.
Nope. Okay, so nothing happens there.
Okay. It's going to go. It will go for you. You heard it a botch. And I gotta be honest, it's not smart enough to know that, well, it's smart, but not smart enough to really understand that you're counterattacking it. It's got a 5.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Big dummy.
it's big dummy.
It's a no-go,
It's gonna
okay.
do these.
A little bit worse.
And that. So you will get, I guess, 3 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, and all 3 attacks will end up hitting me. So
Yes.
let me.
Yeah.
My attack hits before each attack. So.
Okay.
You have the
Oh,
one
nice.
counter fighting style thing.
Yeah.
It's a fun one.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay. I will need from you 3 fortitude saves.
okay, 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Okay. You will still take 3 strength damage. We reduce it to a minimum rather than a maximum. Zardris!
I'm just gonna hit it, I guess, with my sword.
Sword away.
And haste attack.
Is that a natural 20?
Yes, that is a natural 20 on the 26.
Oh, what about damage to me?
You will crit confirm on that one. Oh, it was the damage was rolled there. It was
Damage is up top.
I'm sorry, I missed
33, 36, and 32. So
okay, minus 10
100
from each of those.
Yeah, 101 minus of those. So
Oh, actually
70.
minus 15 from each of those because I have my ablative barrier up.
So another 15 away from
Oh.
the 71.
That's a good point. I always forget how I'm at DR. To be fair, it wouldn't have helped that much, but it would have subtracted. I have 18 more HP.
Oh, hang on. We're level 15.
We are level 15.
Let me do math to make sure that's not a plus 4 weapon.
Minus.
It might be a plus 4 weapon
It
at this
might
point.
be a
Yeah.
plus 4 weapon at this point because it's greater magic weapon.
Mhm.
4 caster levels. It's not.
Not as badly hurt as I thought, but I'm still pretty badly hurt. I can now take 1 hit.
I'm gonna roll this and see what happens. Okay. She tries to roll attack. Ivona.
5-foot step again, so I no longer have to
Yep.
do stupid defensive casting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask a question because I rolled pretty decent. These things are not planar creatures, right?
No, they are an
Okay.
aberration.
That makes sense. That one does that. That makes sense.
I will tell you something that you would know in case you try it. You know that they cannot die from magic. They're meant to die from physical
I'm
damage
not here to do
because they're
that.
cursed with a type of immortality and suffer. So death affects their immunity.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not gonna do a death effect.
That's why I'm like the heart rip. I don't actually know if it's
I don't have another 8th level slot, so it doesn't matter. I would not do the heart rip. I would do Polar Ray if I had another 8 levels. Sure, I've never used this spell before.
Okay.
It looks kind of fun.
Okay.
I do have to roll a check, though.
Okay.
Nope, I lose the spell.
Oof.
I've done nothing this fight. Good luck, guys.
That's such a low roll. Ada?
Can I 5-foot step here?
Yes.
Drinking another
Just wanna make
potion.
sure I am drinking another potion though. This is still out of his range, but
Khandes.
thankfully, because I forgot about the DR, I was able to add 18 HP
Okay.
for the.
Yeah.
I am
Attacks
going
made on
to continue what I am doing,
Sounds great.
and I am also going to continue leaving myself open.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
These two. See what your rolls are. Ooh, interesting. You get a haste attack.
Yeah, that sucked.
Ooh.
Fuck,
Ooh,
another
ooh.
one.
Oof.
Okay. So, I'm going to click this one first, because it might make a difference, I will tell you. And then we'll figure out if it bites you or not. The AOPS might make a difference here. Alright.
So
I don't know if the 22 would
one
hit you.
The 22 will not hit.
Okay. Is it just an attack which allows you to...
Let me double check. I believe so. It's... Here, I'll click to come and get me.
as for action, open up to... enemies...
Every attack against a barbarian provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay, so 2 more attacks.
Yep.
Jeez. Oh, wait. Shit, that should... Yeah.
Did the 29 hit?
29 doesn't hit.
But the 37 should.
37 does. Alright.
Crap
Blight.
damage.
Wow, he's missing you. Not rolling well. What does 24 miss you?
MVP Khandes.
Yeah, 24 miss.
Okay.
Oh, damn. 39.
Okay, that's a good hit. Zardris, this thing is looking really beat up. Not gonna
It
lie.
has a turn unless it doesn't have a turn.
Well, I mean,
You
it just beat up Khandes.
Yeah.
Oh,
you just.
that
Okay,
was
I
the
didn't
exchange,
realize.
okay.
You
Khandes-
wanted to hit
counterattack.
twice?
Khandes is the one that's been hitting it a lot, and it's
Anyway,
not
it's gonna
smart,
click
so
this
it's like,
button.
I will murder bad thing.
I'm gonna click this button.
40
Oh,
minus
jeez. I think everything misses.
This lady will roll a bunch of d20s herself. I'm gonna roll another d20. Okay, so she's not going to confirm, but it has to make a will save. Let me check here. It's gonna fail it. She might kill it.
Thank
She
God.
had inflict serious wounds on her chain because it's still storing. So she hit it with a spiked chain and inflicting serious wounds. Inflict serious wounds. So yeah.
It's a.
3d8 plus 11
Yeah.
plus
Yeah, I mean,
2d4
if
plus
she doesn't
6.
kill it, I probably will, because I'm actually. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to get AOP'd.
So 10
Pounce.
and
I can
holy
pounce still.
crap!
Oh,
Nice. That's a good roll.
So 33. Yeah, she kills it. The 33, like, she, like, manages to, like, get one lucky hit in, just sort of, like, smack it. You can tell she's, like, not really very good at hitting it, but then you just see this discharge of negative energy blast into it, and it kind of thing will shudder for a second, as it, like, kind of going to kind of strike at Khandes again, almost, as then it will kind of, like, it probably is really awful and kind of slumps down in this kind of like squishing, gory noise. It's a big slug monster. It's very gross and awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kills it.
I was just about to get back in the fight.
I am
To inflict
glad
serious
I
wounds
got
for the
all
witch.
those
I will kind of
hit
go
points.
walk up and like pat her on the back.
Yeah!
Good
Yeah.
job.
I was. That thing caught me very much off guard when it popped out of the water. It nearly killed me.
That's good too, because the next round it would have had another breath by then. It was recharged.
It would have, but I would have done a charge, and I probably would have pounced it.
Yeah.
So
If you
probably would
would
have been
have
fine.
shrink me back down, I'm at 44 hit points.
Hey, you're at 24 more than that now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, that was much closer than I would have liked it to be.
Oh yeah, you really went.
Literally 2 HP. I mean, technically it should have been 20, but
Hey! That thing was CR 15 and you defeated it. Because it's...
I am glad I took the
Holy-
come and get me.
So...
like normally I try and tank, but that's usually when I also have my AC boost on. I was having my damage boost because of the other creatures, so I wasn't like prepared for a thing that had a plus 20 to hit to pop out of the water.
I'll just tell
Yeah.
you, like, the lake is deep enough, but if people want to check it out, you can find stuff, and there is a mystical sword on a Cythereal, which can
I
only
mean-
be claimed and wielded by a good character.
Whoa, hey,
I'm good.
Khandes and
I'll fly
Zardris.
over.
But I have enough weapons. if you want
I'm
it.
also good. I'm neutral
It's
good.
a +4 Holy Bastard sword crafted by Iomade and gifted to Mandravius' great-grandfather, who led it crusade against Nidal. Didn't work. Nidal sucks.
To be fair, I mean, I don't use weapons though, so I'll definitely give it to one of you. Actually, this would probably be a good sword for Zardris.
I can't use it.
So yeah, it's an exotic weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's exotic?
Oh,
Broadswords
what
are
is it?
exotic?
It's a
Yes.
bastard sword.
It's treated as cold iron and silver. Well, you can do two-handed for a bastard sword if you don't have.
I don't have martial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could use it.
Are you? And you're good, aren't you?
Yes, I'm
So,
chaotic good.
Yeah, you can use it then. It glows with the equivalent of continual flame,
Just
which you
what I
can
need.
That's
ignite
what
with
exotic.
glow as a move action. It gains +2 enhancement bonus and extra 2d6 against basically foes who serve Zon-Kuthon. It's already a +4 Holy Bastard sword, so it's Bane against Zon-Kuthon. It technically, basically, would also
Oh.
work on anybody that serves
Yeah.
the dragon.
But I actually don't have an exotic proficiency, so I
Yeah,
guess
you
I
can two-hand it as a mark.
You have to wield it. You can
Oh, okay.
two-hand it for it to make it
I
a martial.
two-handed everything
Uh,
anyway,
yeah.
so
Yeah, but it's
It
not
can-
that great. I mean, it's a +4. You said.
Oh, the sword is intelligent, too.
Oh, it's
Uh,
smart sword.
It's a major artifact, also. It can cast Cure Moderate Wounds and Zone of Truth 3 times per day each.
Plot item.
And if you're holding it, you have the benefits of Death Ward and Freedom of Movements, also.
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
I mean,
God,
as
so-
long as you're trying to, like, defeat the Khazavon, it like, goes along with you. It's lawful good, but it's like, hey, as long as you're trying to defeat Khazavon, I'm on board, whatever
if
you want
you
to
can
do.
put it in the description of it in chat at some point,
Yeah, all
I
the-
will.
What? Wait, hold on. What's the sword called? Because it's probably just in.
I will spell it out again. Serif. Theo. It's probably an Archives of Weakness.
Yeah,
probably-
that's what I was gonna do.
It's a major artifact. What else? Yeah. Alright, so yes. Alright, there are other things that can be found in Lake. I'll quickly go over those. I guess it's part of the treasure. There's just some things that
I like how they did like this weapon that like you need to like kill the final boss, and then they go and make it a bastard sword.
a martial character can still use it to hit. I think that's
I
why
know,
it's a
but
bastard
it's just
sword. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Um,
I posted the item in
Thank you.
so you can go and look at that at your own time.
These things are at the bottom of the lake. Also. +2 speed, battle axe, a rod of wonder, and a mithril staff of life for 5 charges. It's mithril. I don't know if it needs to be, but it's a staff of life. I don't remember what a staff of life is.
Hey, it means it's slightly lighter.
It is slightly lighter. Oh, it can cast Heal and Raise Dead. For a charge, it can just cast Heal.
That's, pretty nice.
And for 5 charges, which it currently has, it can cast Raise Dead. You can always give it more charges if you want to.
Sure.
As a staff. It's actually pretty good.
Zardris got a staff now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Also,
gun.
the Gugs had this nearby that they didn't know what it was, but threw it away. Oh, there's a deep gnome that they were eating has this gear.
Good. Fuck that guy.
A Sverfniblin that they had managed to capture were eating had this weapon. Apparently, it wasn't enough to defeat them. It's a heavy pick that's small. It's +3 aberration bait. I'm like, that should work on this.
It's worth money, probably.
But no. I guess we'll work on the conclusion of this chapter next time, but you have claimed Cytherial and defeated the last boss here. This big old blob monster, which apparently was the final boss. It was less annoying than the Chain Spirit, I'm not gonna lie, even though it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I got really unlucky for it to, literally hit me.
And crit
3
you.
times.
It crit you, too.
And then crit me. Yeah, no, the crit itself was 90-something damage?
Oh, it's 57. It wasn't as much as it could
it was I think it was 67, but yeah, it was bad.
But it could have been a much higher roll. That's what I'm like. It's like, oh, man,
It could have been, but not a lot.
Yeah. Big old mean.
It was it was 68 damage.
But Scarwall is done.
Thank God.
Woo!
Oh, sorry, no, that one was 57. Yeah.
You've reclaimed the artifact. You are ready for the next part. We're going into the final bit.
You know what? Let's take the sword and jump down that hole and start a new adventure.
No.
I mean, you could go fight the Servants of Rovagug. They might be down there. They aren't
these
really
guys not the servants?
The Gugs were.
Yeah,
Abominations.
okay, so they were.
Yeah, but they also believed the horrible flesh monstrosity was a servant of Rovagug, but it's not. It was technically...
It's a servant.
No. It was a servant of Zon-Kuthon who basically was the reason the paladin was able to defeat the dragon.
Oh.
That's why he cursed him like this. As much as he was upset with the dragon was still technically his servant, and when someone fucked up so badly, your god can be upset with you, but if you're still not doing anything that's really pissing you off, it's one thing, and it's sort of like, Kazavon was like the redhead, it's the stepchild, or the kid who's gotten to the bad time tracks. He's still your kid, he's doing a lot of stuff that you really don't want him to do, you want him to do better, and then some guy comes along and gets him shanked.
Well, what did this guy do to get that to happen?
He switched sides. He basically let the paladin in, because he was pissed off at
Okay, so he opened the gates, okay.
He opened the gates. Yeah.
I'm also pulling out one of its claws as a trophy.
It's gross.
I don't care.
No, I'm not putting that on the group loot list, so you can make sure you have it on your list.
I'll remember to put the rest of the treasure from this place that I haven't gotten. We'll have to go over that. We'll probably do that.
Oh yeah, there was a thing which I asked you to do.
Yeah, I honestly just forgot about it. I'll do that. But yeah.
My gosh.
You've claimed the sword, and there will be some kind of story-based stuff going on next time, and leading us into the rebellion, bitch.
And
you're
honestly,
gonna
toughness was the best purchase I ever made.
So
Toughness helped me, but also having stone skin.
I assume the big things for the rebellion that you will be involved with is you negotiating with the people of the land of the Linorm Kings for mercenaries.
Probably.
If there is anything else related to rebellion building, I can give you some basic information about it, but we'll have to discuss it coming up soon. Just, if there are ideas you have, think about it. I'll take any kind of
Aren't
ideas.
Linorms like those weird dragons?
They are. They're basically like weird primordial semi-fey dragons, and they, because of the nature of the land of Linorm Kings, they kind of pop in from the Feywild, and so the Linorm Kings basically have a tradition is if you are able to slay one in one-on-one combat, you become a king of one of their countries.
Oh, okay. So like the Linorms kind of own the countries, but then they let people who kill them.
Well, no, the Linorms don't own it. The Linorms really aren't intelligent.
Oh, okay.
They're
so
just
the
creatures.
People, so the people deem. Okay.
Yeah, the people there, like, if you are a person there and are a great warrior and decide to go fight a Linorm and manage to kill it in one-on-one and survive, congratulations, you can be king of one of their countries.
Huh, sounds like a great way to become a king. Maybe my character will do that after, as the epilogue for my character.
You don't live there. If you want to move in and become one of their people, then maybe you can.
Yeah, I know. Anyway.
There's only one non-Ulfin one, and that's only because that person's another nation or ethnicity that is in that region. And he got revenge on a Linorm because he killed all his tribe when he was a big kid. Anyway, that's an interesting story. We should give shoutouts and end for today. Yeah, we'll just have to have people figure out stuff. I'm gonna send everybody away from Scarwall once and for all, and just take us back to like the start screen.
Get me out of here.
Back here, where there's this like Tavel token or something that like marks this entire place.
They're dead.
And
I
a
mean, it's
good
not the
boy.
Tavel token, it's the dog. It's the good boy.
Oh, that's right, the dog's here.
Tavel's dead.
Tavel disappeared. The weasel and all kinds of stuff.
Tavel died on the way back to his home planet.
Now, Tavel's around somewhere. They just fell asleep.
I ripped his heart out and ate it.
traveling. Yeah, they fell asleep while we were traveling, and we left them somewhere.
They're not
It's all that narcolepsy.
dogs, sleeping forever, 6 feet under.
Put him out of his misery.
They're in Magdamar.
Khandes.
Just sleeping in
I'm
the
a
bar.
Khandes. Sure, anything to shout out.
Yeah,
Ah!
Lightning.
I got nothing.
Mama.
Nope.
And Worm.
I'm Diamond Worm. You can find me on twitch.tv/DiamondWorm or at DiamondWorm on Twitter. Probably next stream will be Friday. I don't know. I've been missing a lot. Work has been crazy, and I've been exhausted. Apparently when you actually have to work for 8 hours, as opposed to when I was normally just working for, like, 4. It's a lot more draining.
Your job was normally not as busy. It's got very busy, so it's very true. I understand.
Yeah, and it probably will be through the end of the year, so it's going to be really annoying.
I remember those days. Granted, it was retail, but I remember working retail on a lot of normal days, and then you work close to a holiday, and all of a sudden,
It's not
it's
even...
the most difficult job you can have.
I mean,
like,
I
double
get
the
some
work.
stuff related to holiday, but it's more just there's some stuff, like, I just got some new tasks put on me, and then there's some other older tasks which I got behind on. Not because of my fault, and that was made clear several times, like, leading up to it, but I still am the one who has to
You want to
lead
take
it
care
now
of
that
it.
it's...
Fair.
Yeah, so...
I'll just be glad once Black Friday and political season are over, because then my job dies for 2 months.
Oh, that's nice.
Myself, Phantom Average Cook. I'll be back tomorrow to do some tabletop discussions, maybe some other stuff afterwards, depending on the start and the time I have today. Friday will be on the ring. It's on the schedule. Remember, check out Discussing Tabletop on Saturday, and we should be back next week, where we are basically going in between parts 5 and 6. We aren't quite at the rebellion and attacking a castle and defeating a queen, but we're going to be doing some stuff leading up to that post Scarwall, because there's some people that have done some great tasks. Scarwall is effectively purged. The Great Sword has been claimed. Effectively, the only things left over there is a, Serpent of Son-Kuthon that, now looks over the tower, and the Demi-Lich just sitting there in the church.
It'll die eventually.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and meteor storm the place.
It'll wake up and be like,
I'll drop
ah!
a bunch of meteors on
Ah!
the place.
It might just be immune to that spell.
I don't think it's directly immune, but it might have spells. I don't remember if it has spells.
If it's anything like a regular Demi-Lich, if it has spell resistance,
I
it's
doubt-
just immune.
I doubt it has resistance to castle falling into
Yep.
it.
It doesn't have spell resistance.
Huh.
And Meteor Storm is not on its magic spells that it's immune to. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
Yeah.
never mind. It's
Yep.
immune to anything that requires spell resistance.
Yep.
Oh. Demi-Lich is evil. God,
Yep.
I'm really glad they don't make you fight it. I'm not gonna lie. Because this thing is ridiculous. It's only CR14. I don't understand how it's CR14.
Hey, don't forget, there's a very important part of Meteor Storm that has to be remembered. By the way, the spell can set ships on fire.
Very true. Alright. Hey, everybody. I hope you
Can
enjoyed
we
your day.
destroy them entirely?
And,
Just need to turn the Demi-Lich into a ship.
exactly.
Baleful
Alright.
polymorph.
Bye, everybody. Farewell. Bye.